Hello, boys, girls, and MBs. Welcome back to the stream. If you can't tell by the title, we will be going over this Piers Morgan versus 20 woke liberals debate. We love a good old Jubilee debate. This has been haunting my feet all day, so I have to talk about it. Also, god damn it, why is there was nothing going on Twitter yesterday, and now there's a metric ton of other things going on. Rich Lux dropped this video, which is a dumb hate video. These hate videos. Violet, what's up? How are you? Good to see you in here. Thanks for hanging. We're gonna go over that debate because it's fucking insane. But yeah, Rich Lux dropped his video. I don't think we're gonna get to that. Might save that for another stream. Working from home. Happy to listen on. Let's go. It's a perfect stream to listen to. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate you. Hope you've been well. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, either fam or friends, or even if it was alone. Hope it was a good one. Yeah, so Rich Lux dropped this video, which is the haters are out of things to talk about, so they make up stories in the DGG pipeline and pretend like they're real, and then Legal Mindset reshares them. That's a whole thing. Also, the other thing happening is this. Ethan Klein, our good old boy Ethan Klein, right? We love, just kidding, we absolutely hate him. He said, important announcement, tomorrow I'll be engaging with Casey Tron in court. And what did Casey Tron do? Casey Tron did the illegal crime of watching his, God, I don't even remember what it's called anymore. His Hasan takedown video. You know, she did the regular thing that people do. They react to videos. And Ethan Klein's got his panties in a bunch over it. And he's like, in court, order mediation between 8 to 4. There will be no show tomorrow, December 1st. Like, literally trying to rob her of any penny she has. And it sucks because Ethan Klein has $1 million and does not need to do this. But he's doing it to prove a point and to look cool for his fans. And his fans think this is awesome. And look at this. Wishing the best for Casey Tron. Must be sorry for Ethan to be rich and successful. He has to sue smaller creators. Yep. That's what I said. Their fans are making fun of her smoking weed. Okay, awesome. Got nothing going on. Anyhow, that's some background drama. Also, in the background of anything, I'm just giving you a recap before we get into the Piers Morgan debate. Also, what's happening is this Twitch streamer, I don't know if you guys saw this, Melt is Live got into a car accident. The video's right here. I'll play it real quickly. I'm just going to recap over some drama before I get into the Piers Morgan debate. Ooh, I don't want to play that music. Look at this. Boom. 5 people in the car. And here's another angle of it. The girl covers her face, and boom. Yeah, dude, streamers are just getting more freaking violent, more idiotic by the day. And yeah, driving like a, I don't know what this obsession with speeding on the highway is as a streamer and looking cool for your audience. It's not cool. What is cool is to drive safely and driving normal. That's what's cool. But, you know, after all, this is what gets the attention. That's all he wanted out of it. But him, he recovers from this. He'll be happy that he got his 3.7 million and some attention. But also, I presume this is a mugshot, but I also read into this a little more. Apparently, he's in the past got into another car accident, so this is not his first rodeo with car accidents, and he was racing somebody in this one. So, doing some real intelligent things. There's a lot of stuff happening. Also, Caroline Kwan got called a CCP agent by Ethan Klein. I don't know if you guys saw this, but yeah, here this is.
I just must say.
Oh, I have to play to give you context. So here's the context first.
The Hasan doing the I have to show him singing the old like Maoist.
Was that real?
Yeah, it's real. He's doing a China tour and he's singing like this old propaganda.
There's people that think Hasan has moved to China.
and a pro-Maoist song, and he's with a bunch of
The pro-Maoist song.
The Chinese government definitely honeypotted the fuck out of him.
The Chinese government honeypotted him. Wow. God, he's just full-blown racist. I mean, this is not a surprise. He is a racist.
He's surrounded by like CCP agents who are all like young.
CCP agents. Caroline Kwan, Lychee, Stella Chu, Lulu. They're all American. Lulu's not CCP. They're like, this is like fucked up.
Beautiful women at all times. It's crazy business. But
like
anyway.
this girl right here.
Yeah.
No. That's Caroline Kwan, Austin's girlfriend.
Doesn't look like her.
Oh,
Is the context just that Caroline's Asian and Ethan's? Yep, that is the context. Yep. Also, how you doing, Justin? Good to see you in here. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. Whether you celebrated it by yourself, whether you celebrate with family, with friends, whatever you did, I hope it was a good one. Good to see you in here. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Ethan Klein is, to nobody's surprise, still continuing on. I think he's falling out of relevance, so the only thing he has left in the tank is to be just more racist and more open about it. So he's just picking at crumbs.
Oh, that is right. That is. See, this is their Gloria CCP. Glory to the fucking Chinese Communist Party.
I live in New York. I was raised in the DMV.
I like how there's like, not that they had to like show this, but I like how there's this that Ethan could have just, saw in case he needed to confirm for his own racist biases, but he chose not to.
In Maryland, I'm Vietnamese and white ethnically.
Do you guys see that thing where Ethan Klein was saying that all the girls in the group for the China trip were honeypot Chinese spies? And we're there to like honeypot Hasan or like the men in the group, and that we're all Chinese spies. And I'm just like, bro, the most.
Ethan is jealous that he couldn't go on that trip. I literally think that's the core of it too.
Brain dead shit I've ever seen in my life. And it's like almost every woman in the group is American. That's insane. Yes, so deranged. So deranged. So racist. I'm not even Chinese. Like, I'm Vietnamese. And I'm half white. And Caroline's half white too. And we're all American. So it's par for the course. Yeah, no one is surprised he said it. But I think like what made everyone just be like, bruh, is it's like so, it's just so blatantly racist.
Yeah, it's horribly racist. All right, should we dive into the peers? There's that was a quick little drama recap of was Thanksgiving was good. Hope your Twitch stream went well. I wasn't able to pop in. Oh, it's all good, no worries. I was kind of testing the boundaries. Apparently they still ran ads between it, even though I shut all ads off. I don't fucking know any of that. I used to stream Among Us. I would stream Minecraft, all that during lockdown. I had like 10 people watching. And then I just stopped one day, and then everyone stopped watching me in there. And then I got rated by Nick is Not Green one day and had like 18 people watching for a while. Then I'd have like 16 and 18, 16. It was always like that. And then I stopped again, and then no one ever watched me ever again after I stopped. So I was like, well, I should see if these people are still here. And they're not. So, yeah, I just want to do a quick little drama recap for you all before we get into this. Hopefully that was a quick little stint before we get into this. And then there's also, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but like the misogyny has picked up big time on Twitter, where the new cool thing to do on Twitter as of late is to go on there and then make fun of women who are single and go, hey, how come you're not married and have a kid? What the fuck? Your clock is ticking. That's the thing to do now, and act like that's the normal thing to do. And then also routinely shit on Pokey because she got a ring for herself. And then you have to talk about how, I don't know, you just spend your every waking moment shitting on women. So that's what's happening on Twitter. So that's why I'm like, fuck. It's not worth a dissertation, but maybe it's worth a video to talk about how bad Twitter's got. But with that said, this is a good video. This will be a fun listen. This will be a fun watch. This will be a fun react. It is long. Not sure how much of it we'll get through. Do my best to get through as much of it as we can, but it seems to have a positive response. We got 10,000 likes here, 614 dislikes, so that's a pretty good ratio so far. Hey everyone, I'm the first girl. Thanks for watching. The first lady is so well spoken and really led our arguments with grace and kindness. All right, well, here's the argument so we can kind of get your minds prepped for this one. So claim number one is that masculinity has never been toxic. LOL. Woke ideology is anti-liberal and fascistic. Gender-neutral pronouns are pointless. Fucking pronouns. Cancel culture is real and is a serious threat to free speech. Woke politics are a distraction from our common enemy, the billionaire class. Interesting debate topics. Okay. Let's get into this. You guys ready? Is everyone in chat? Are we locked the fuck in? I hope we're locked in. Where else do I blast? Have I blasted off everywhere? Maybe I'll blast. Should I blast off on my, maybe I'll blast off on my main channel here. Hold on. Give me a second. Create post. And I'm live on my other channel talking about a debate. Hop in. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Enough footing around. Time to hop in. Now you know the debates. Let's get it. Piers Morgan verse 20 woke liberals. I'm also going with my neutral DSP quad cortex. I'm semi-locked in. Oh, sick. All right, that's awesome. I love that. Violet said she's working from home. You said you're doing your thing, so you guys are background. Got it on the background. That's what's up. That's what we're doing. We're here to listen. I love that. Multitasking. I am a huge ADHDer, so I am like a do three things at once kind of person, and that's the kind of people I hope to have here. So perfect.
Am I carrying?
Oh, hang on. What am I doing? What am I doing? We got to do this, as we always do on stream. First off, number one, getting into the main video, so got to end the background music. Number two, we're sipping on a La Croix orange. We got 0 calories, 0 sodium, you know, the good. Let's do the internet, I'm gonna say international. Let's do the God, I lost my word here. Let's do the pop that we always do. Oh, I didn't go everywhere this time. Usually it goes all over my keyboard. Cheers. Let's get in.
The wokies are around me.
Stop talking in a positive way is literally participation trophies not being there.
Advantage is so annoying. Look,
have you been on your own show? You interrupted me the whole time, and now you're just getting the same thing.
So me telling you that you are spreading misinformation, that is not fascism. That is just me telling you you're wrong.
but you're not telling me I'm wrong because I'm right. Hi, I'm Piers Morgan, and I'm the host of Piers Morgan Uncensored on YouTube. I'm also the author of a new book, Woke is Dead, and today I'm surrounded by 20 apparently still alive woke liberals.
Apparently still alive? What?
My first surrounded claim is that masculinity has never been toxic. One second. How do you do? I'm Piers.
So I guess where I want to kind of start is talking about masculinity. So I view this, do you think that this is like socially emergent, I imagine, to some degree?
Well, I think the truth about the whole toxic debate about masculinity is it's a completely new phenomenon. Before, about 30 years ago, nobody ever used that phrase. It's only really in the last 10 years it's suddenly been amplified and used for
What's this say right here? Fact check. According to Cooper, the concept of toxic masculinity is used in academic and media discussions to refer to aspects of hegemonic masculinity that are socially destructive. Example, misogyny, homophobia, and violent domination. All right.
absolutely everything. So I thought it might be useful to just start with something that Chris Williamson, you may know him, great guy, and he came on my show recently, and he said that all the following.
I mean, I feel like me personally, masculinity is something that I think the definition varies and or is something that is like unique to what it is to each person. I think it can be, I don't know, I think it's like a thing that's very, I don't think there's like one cold hard thing of what it should be, right? Like if you were to use that argument, then you would just go back to the roots of whatever it was. I was in college 20 years ago. I'm old as shit. You're not old. Toxic masculinity was not a new term then. Yeah, toxic masculinity's been a thing. I just think what he's talking about is something where it's like he just hasn't heard people talk about it, or he purposefully ignored it. One of those two things, so then he can make the argument that it's a new term. It's kind of how I used to think. I've talked about this plenty of times over on stream before, but 2019, I was a pronouns are a new thing kind of person, because I literally was, I was like the most normie you could get in 2019. Like, I avoided politics. I avoided the internet. I just hung out with other normies. Like, it was as normie as you could get. And I was like, no, pronouns are new. So I assume that's the position that he's coming from, but with masculinity in mind. But I think it's, it can be whatever you want it to be, person to person. I think there's maybe perhaps like an old definition. Like if you were to like scrub back in history, not even like history books, but if you were to scrub back and look at like old definitions of what it was in 1920 or whatever the hell, you might arrive at like, the more of a misogynistic viewpoint of masculinity, right? Like men don't cry or whatever, and whatever. I don't fucking know. Dumb arguments like that. Gender norms. I'm just gonna put chat up on the screen. Gender norms are cultural, so whatever people want others to conform their sense of masculinity, they mean white or Western culture too. Yeah, and I think that's a debate that he brings up. Also, how you doing, Jay? Good to see you in here. I think that's what he brings up to, like a culture thing. We'll see.
Things have been blamed on toxic masculinity in the media in the last year and a half. Gang violence, climate change, the financial crisis, Brexit, the election of Donald Trump, not wearing a face mask, eating meat, physical fitness, fast food, capitalism, communism, hip-hop, smelling of Axe body spray, being stoic, risk-taking, religion, but also secularism and atheism, playing board games, being interested in cars, and saying hello or have a nice day. So I have already committed at least one crime because I've already said hello to you.
That's
so
true.
my point being,
I'm actually really offended by that too.
Sorry?
I said I'm actually very offended by that too.
No, the thing is, I think the point I would make is, I think in a time when young men in particular, I've got 3 sons from 32 to 24, I think we've got to a weird place where they feel like they are the most downtrodden, picked upon people in society, with good reason in many cases. And a lot of it is down to this, where they don't know what masculinity is. My argument is, I don't think it's ever been toxic. What's happened is you have men behaving badly, but you also have women behaving badly, and no one calls that toxic femininity.
Why?
Oh my God, this is such the boomer argument, right? And plus, what was that whole list that he shuffled off? He's like, body spray. Huh?
Cool. I actually do call it toxic femininity. I think when you look at, I do. When you look at like gender studies and philosophy on this, right? We use this term called masculinities and femininities because we understand that like the samurai era of masculinity looks very different than maybe the knights of the round table and whatnot. So we understand that masculinity has somewhat morphed and shifted. And in every form of these masculinities or femininities, there are unhealthy elements to each of them. Could you grant me that?
Well, it depends what you mean. I mean, what do you think?
I like how Oh, this is gonna go downhill. Why is he debating that already? She literally presented an argument that he should agree with. And then he was like, well, let's examine that. It's like, what do you mean, dude? She literally just told you that men and women both, and on both ends of the spectrum, have fucking issues. And then you're like, well, let's debate it.
In our society, I think masculinity...
No, not in your society. Just generally, what is it?
Yeah, in North America, we would broadly view it as like...
Well, hang on, you can't just say North America. Masculinity is a thing. It's not like territorial.
Oh my God, dude, what a fucking idiot. Come on, speak for other countries that you haven't had a part to say in. Come on. Aren't you gonna talk about like another nation that you've never lived in? Come on, please. She can only speak from experience. She can't speak on behalf of everybody else. Piers, what the fuck?
Specific. It has become that way with the toxic element.
Well,
but actual masculinity, when it was first devised as a word, it's not an American thing. It's a global thing.
Do you think
when it was first
masculinity
devised,
and Spartan masculinity were the same in the Greeks?
I think masculinity has never changed. All that's changed is the interpretation of it. And what I can't abide is this modern phenomenon that everything about masculinity, everything about being a man, which I am currently identifying as, everything about me is supposedly toxic.
So I would reject the idea that everything that masculinity is toxic. I think that there can be bad elements of anything.
What do you like about men?
What do I like about men? Lots of things. I think that like the idea of protectionism is good. I think the willingness to kind of like self-sacrifice is very tied to the version of masculinity we have. I think that that's a very good thing. I think the like desire to provide is also a really good thing, and stand up for like principles and strength. I think all of these things are wonderful things. Well, the issue.
Do you like men to be hunters, providers, protectors?
I don't really care about them being hunters.
Really? Well,
what is he talking about?
You're going to get all these things to help you and protect you.
In this economy, I'd prefer them just to be like fiscally capable. Let's go back to the Athenians. Let's go back to Athenians and Spartans, though, right? If you want to say masculinity has always been the same, well, the issue is history would disagree with you, right? In Athens, for example, it was completely normal for you to participate in civility and talk and do philosophy, but Spartan men, for example, wouldn't even touch coins. Right?
Damn, she's coming in with a historical fact.
What's that got to do with them being masculine?
Well, because the version of masculinity that they had viewed certain things like commerce as feminine. If you go to samurais, they viewed poetry as masculine, whereas if
the old debate, of course, is the very surface level misogyny is the old debate on this one, right? Where it's like men do this, women do this, and no women are allowed to do this. It's like the whole thing of like cooking is for women only, cleaning is for women, right? It's like men are the ones that are supposed to be the fucking role. Dudes used to rock powder wigs and tights. Yeah, exactly. That's why I just said. That's why I was just saying it like stands on misogynistic grounds of this old masculinity debate, where it's like men are not allowed to wear, XYZ clothes. Men can't this and that. It's just basically born out of misogyny.
If you go to like Victorian era, poetry is often associated with femininity.
But what does any of that got to do with toxic masculinity?
Because if we look at masculinity, we have to acknowledge that it is emergent out of a society that we are participating in. When I said, well, in North America, you rejected that, and I go.
And now, one of the worst parts about this is that I feel like it's these things that people in chat are mentioning right now. Where you said dudes used to wear rock powder wigs and tights. High heels used to be masculine. Things like that are now things that online and in person people are like, oh, that's the woke left that's calling that masculine or whatever. And we've lost any sense of masculinity out there nowadays. It's really fucked up.
Well, that's the foundational piece of this. What we're talking about, toxic masculinity, is essentially a North American version of masculinity that we seem to not like.
Well, no, it's not. It's a symptom of, and forgive my...
Like, masculinity is not like a binary definition. Not like a, Yeah, it's not born out of like one definition, right?
Phraseology here, but it's a symptom of weak, whiny, woke wastrels who've decided they're going to revise what masculinity is.
I think it's intergenerational trauma.
Hang on. I'll give you a chance to respond. And they're going to make all men feel terrible. They're going to make men hate themselves. They're going to make everybody else hate men. And at that point, I'm like, what are you doing here? Why would women, for example, want their men to be weak, whiny, woke wastrels?
Well, I think the issue that you're neglecting here is the high levels of intergenerational trauma amongst men. I mean, if we go back to World War II, it's followed by the Vietnam War, right? We see men dying by the thousands, and then they come back and they have PTSD, and then they go off again and die by the thousands. And so when we look at like the lack of masculinity and masculine role models, we have to understand this through a lens of understanding that like men have been like scooped out and killed over and over, and then when they come back, they're destroyed. And there isn't really an answer for men. I agree that there's this systemic lacking of answer on the left for men.
This girl came ready. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. She is on a roll. She came ready for this one. This feels like it's scripted, damn near. She was like, she wrote out all her facts before this fucking... Not actually, I'm making a joke, but she's fucking very educated on this subject is what I'm trying to say.
The issue is that we can't address
I think the left hate men. I mean,
just to pause you.
They do. Even movies like Barbie.
I'm left.
Okay.
Even movies like Barbie. Oh, God, we're cooked. No jokes. No jokes. Toxic masculinity harms men, but these losers never want to mention that. Yeah.
He left. I'm an old-fashioned liberal.
Do you hate men?
I'm not a. You see, they all think probably I'm a right-wing headbanger. I'm not. I'm an old-fashioned liberal. I believe in liberalism, and I believe there's nothing wrong with being feminine or masculine. I hate the way that masculinity has been tarred with this brush of everything about it is toxic.
I agree. But the issue is that you can't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You have to look at things like Victorian stoicism and recognize how that has harmed young men because
Stoicism? Don't be ridiculous.
Hold on, Victorian stoicism, not Greek. Not Greco-Stoicism.
Stoicism generally is a good trait.
I love Stoicism, Hellenistic Stoicism, not Greek.
Well, let me read you something. You've raised Stoicism. Sure. The American Psychological Association released a set of guidelines to help psychologists work with men and boys, in which it stated that male masculine traits like stoicism, competitiveness, achievement...
Wait, do they know their debate topics before they do these? No. Oh, fuck. God damn it. God damn it. No. I'm here. Fuck. Oh my God, I'm Brian Kill Me. I am Brian Kill Me. Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Alright, alright. Echo should be gone. I think we're good. Are we good now? God damn it. We back? All right, cool. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. All right. Well, that does it for the... All right. I don't know what to do now. That kind of smoked my stream a bit. Give me a sec. Okay. Piers Morgan debate smoked my stream. Okay. Well, I've never been sniped for Jubilee. That was the first time I've been sniped for Jubilee. Boy. Do you guys want to see something? I'll show you. I guess I'll move on to another topic. I don't know why. I'll move on to another topic. I guess. I don't really have much of a topic now, but I could show you this. I've had this tabbed for like 2 days now. This girl, can you guys see? I don't feel like I'm fully back yet for some reason, even though I think I am. Should we do the Rich Lux hate video? I'll show you this. I'll show you this thing real quick that I've had tabbed. I think this girl proposed to her man. I don't know if this is like this is just something that people on TikTok are talking about. This is like the TikTok tea of the town. People are like going on about this. This girl proposed to her boyfriend. Is this a cultural thing?
It's the end of the day. I'm getting ready to go in the shower, and it's finally hitting me that I'm proposing tomorrow to my boyfriend. And I know it every...
Saw the proposal video. That man's not happy. I'd rather paint my house with an eyelash. To save you all the time, this is the prize. I literally got an email from YouTube and my stream got nuked. Oh my god. That's how I knew. The second I knew it was gone.
It's the end of the day that I'm proposing tomorrow to my boyfriend. And I know what everybody's gonna think.
14 years, so he didn't propose. In this 14 years, he didn't propose. This might be the longest I've ever heard. It's an else clap for Jubilee, yeah. Sorry, folks. We cannot go back to fucking Jubilee. R.I.P. I'd go back to it, but it literally, the email here. Want me to read the email too? Due to a copyright match, your stream has been interrupted. Copyright content is detected. After copyright image is no longer being streamed, streams are re-enabled. So I ended the Piers Morgan debate, and now my stream's re-enabled. I think it's because Piers Morgan. I remember this. Remember we were watching Piers Morgan on stream once before? A debate on his channel, and then I got clapped. I think Justin's right. It's Piers. Fuck. No, I was excited. I felt like that was a well-worthy thing to talk about. And I had it tabbed. I was ready to go. Fuck. I was like actually excited. I was just eating dinner with I was just being an asshole. No, I think you're right. This happened before. Some of you chatters in here might remember. This was a thing that happened before where we were watching Piers Morgan as he was like live or something. It said Piers clapped it. So you're 100% right. Oh, man. All right. Well, yeah, I'll play this.
And I already know.
And then we'll go over maybe the Rich Lux debate, or the Rich Lux video.
Everybody's gonna say, but honestly, I don't even care. I love him so much, and I know he loves me. And this is just something that I feel I have to do. I really want to get married. We've been together
Oh my God, I feel bad for her. The concept of proposing to a man. 14 years. You and your man. It's a prank, right?
For 14 years already.
I sometimes I can't tell if I'm being duped. Sometimes I want to think stuff is for content and go with the benefit of the doubt. But she's talking in a serious tone in a fucking bathroom. Like, it feels real.
He hasn't proposed. I know he wants to spend the rest of his life with me. He says it all the time. And...
Sure.
We're in love, even after this long. So, why not? But I did...
My parents have been together for 30 years unmarried, and they say, I did not know that about you. God damn. That's crazy. I love that, though. I kind of operate in that same space of things, oddly enough. You're unknowable.
I didn't actually think I would get nervous. I was.
That's crazy.
Nervous. I've had this planned for about a month or so. Tomorrow is...
Does anyone else have like family or know anybody that has not got married or anything like that? Because that's something I think about all the time. I'm like, weddings and all that stuff's expensive, but also too, like, I know people that have been proposed to but just aren't married. I feel like it becomes increasingly more common. Like, there's a couple I hang out with, and they've been together, I think, like 10 years. And I don't think they're gonna get married, but they'll be together. I think people do it just for like, for like the benefits, right?
The anniversary of our very first kiss ever. And I plan on asking him to marry me tomorrow. On the anniversary of our first kiss.
My friends have been together like 12 years, 2 kids engaged, live together, no wedding yet. Bit kind of based.
Our actual anniversary is the beginning of December, and I was gonna wait until then, but I feel like that's too expected.
Is this girl gonna plan the wedding too?
And I want him to be surprised, so tomorrow is the day. Nobody knows about this. The only one that knows about this in my family is my son.
I feel so torn about this because it's like, on one hand, I'm like, fucking go off, queen, do your thing, you know? But I'm also like, what the fuck, dude? How come you didn't do it? You know what I mean?
I am all ready, but I'm stumped on an outfit, so help me. First option is gonna be this.
Like, it feels like such a power move for a woman to do this. But at the same time, I feel like she shouldn't have to do this.
Burgundy top. It ties right here and it has buttons. This with this skirt, it goes all the way down to the ankles. And then I have this cute little knitted sweater. Ties in the front. I would have to wear like a little tank top under or something. And I was planning on doing that with jeans. These are just like boot cut. And then, oh, I have this sweater, leopard vest that I would wear with
oh
my
my
black
god.
long
Oh
sleeve.
my god.
And then this skirt.
I mean, at least she's getting to pick out what she wants to wear.
If you're gonna make a video about me, please don't block
There's
me.
people cutting up videos about her?
I wanna like it. I wanna read the comments too. I wanna support you.
There's people making videos about her and blocking her? What the fuck?
Hey, yo, we made the Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, do I have to turn that? I'm gonna get nuked again. What the fuck? What the? They hate when you serve. So happy. I don't know how to feel about this. What do you guys think? Am I the only one that feels torn about this? I want to hear your thoughts. This is bricking my brain a little bit. What is this? Zero Mom Dinosaur was shocked by oh god, blue check mark accounts. I love blue check marks. Stuff like this, and who the fuck did I marry? Fell in love with my psychiatrist. Seems so wild, almost fake since they all come from TikTok. I know, that's why I feel torn about it. Alright, on to Rich Lux spreading. Let's do this. Oh my god. Let's do this. Let's do this. Alright, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Rich Lux popped off around the time I started my YouTube channel. I remember seeing Rich Lux have like 4,000 subscribers at one point. And then I kind of remember I actually have a handful of fans that were Rich Lux fans that would watch my videos at one point. So we kind of had like an overlap in audience for a while. And there were people that openly tell me they came from Rich Lux's channel to watch my videos. So we were kind of like having videos go off in the same time about similar subjects. Rich Lux turned a corner, I believe, at the time that there was the Hasan and Ethan debate. And Rich Lux decided that Ethan Klein was in the right on this issue and rode with Ethan Klein. I believe made a video like a month ago with Ethan Klein. And now is saying, I went to college with Hasan Piker. New video uploading on YouTube. Hello, DGGers. DGGers. You know when you're addressing the DGGers, you know that's not a good sign. The Sex Pestiny fans. For the past few weeks, Hasan's been trying to rewrite his history around his college. Isn't that the Sex Pestiny fans? Or is that DDG? Or is that DDGers? Alright? What is fan club called? Is that DDG or DGG? Maybe he wrote it wrong, but isn't it Destiny? I'm pretty sure DGG. I thought that's what it is. Maybe that's even Rich's fans. Maybe Rich calls their fans DGGers. I don't know. Anyhow, all right, I guess if I'm wrong on that, then let's just assume it's Rich's fans. For the past few weeks, Hasan has been trying to rewrite his history around a college career. He claims that he was broke, poor. Oh, God, I love this argument. Hasan was a member of TDX, one of the largest, wealthiest fraternities on campus. The fraternity house was a $1 million mansion. They had a horrible reputation with the campus of being rich douchebags, which can be seen in their reviews from the time. I can confirm these reviews are true. I can confirm these are true. Their fraternity can believe in partying and creeping on women. Okay. Isn't that like every fucking... Not that that's okay, but like frats are known for that. It's like really fucked up. So that's not just like a unique issue to Hasan. I'm so against frats in every imaginable way. The thing is, why do I care about Hasan's personal life? Yeah, that's another thing. Apparently Rich Lux does. Are many stories about the brothers making girls feel uncomfortable and unsafe? Yes, because that's literally how a frat operates. It's not. That's literally one of the top few reasons. I am anti-frat. I don't like how frats operate in any way. Hasan was not exempt from this description. In fact, he was known for it. Now Hasan's become a socialist grifter. Oh my God. These arguments are getting so bad. This is so sad. Some criticisms are tame. I almost feel bad for age who thinks Hasan's actually a socialist. Others are more serious about Hasan bragging about threesomes and getting banned from our house for slapping girls' asses. Hasan spent his 4 years of college trying to break down doors. What? That is not true. Both these accounts interacted with Hasan's Twitter between 2010 and 2013, when his handle was still the House of Piker. Oh my God. Hasan's tried to distance himself from the fraternity and is tried to distance himself. God, how do they? Let's just watch the video. Fuck this thing. Let's watch the video. Oh. Should we have a little? Let's watch Rich's. What do we want, chat? I'm gonna let you guys decide. I have ADHD, so I'm gonna let you guys decide. I forgot I bookmarked this. There's a high-speed pursuit. We could watch a little bit of this. I'll skip around some of it and hop to the middle. High-speed pursuit or the Rich Lux. Which one? Let's see. Maybe there's a way I could do both at once. Let's see. Maybe if we get tired of the Rich Lux video, I'll move on. Hasan Piker college days exposed, and he's live. What's this?
Requiring institutional change rather than just individual behavior change.
Oh my God. Okay, let's just see. Hasan Piker exposed college life. Ethan Klein was right. Ew. Imagine agreeing with Ethan Klein. Ew. We might even be able to make it through this.
Comment down below, Hasan.
Huh?
All right, this is so interesting because now people from Hasan's Hasan's past are coming out of the woodworks, and I have the receipts right here. So here we go. We're going straight into the drama.
Oh my God.
I was shocked when I.
You know what I was thinking about today? Hasan's probably one of the few streamers out there that's like not actually like harmed anybody or done something that's like fucking terrible. You know what I mean? He's like probably one of the most normal streamers on the whole goddamn platform. With the exception of like a couple others. But yet gets the most shit. It's kind of crazy.
I saw this. If I remember, I'll throw it up on the screen. It goes like this. Hello. For the past few weeks,
oh God,
Hasan has been trying.
I like how this is still a diss. The small head thing. Stupid, sexy Hasan. Da, 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 down, da, 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 da. Stupid, sexy Hasan. Stupid, sexy Hasan. Dan it, down.
Every day, every night, I can't sleep.
I was thinking of Homer Simpson's voice. Oh, I wish I could reenact Homer Simpson's voice.
There he is, in my sight, lying next to me. Gotta try and set my mind right, so I turn on the TV and see stupid, sexy Hasan.
Oh, I love that video so much. It's the best. It's funny that this is still a debate, or is this still like a point of contention for these haters, that he's got a small head. Like, he laughs at that joke himself all the time. That's not like a gotcha. Like, they're still using this as like, look, his head's small. Gotcha. Kind of gay to think about a man this often. Yeah.
Trying to rewrite history around his college career.
You know what's funny? I was thinking about this also today. I've actually kind of like been trying to sit back and think of good video ideas to make. I was watching some videos on my channel. They used to be like kind of layered drama. Wi-Fi, good to see you in here. Wi-Fi. I had a question for you. I think maybe Justin was asking. No, not Justin. Justin. One of my other chatters was in here. One of my other chatters was in here a couple weeks ago, and we watched a video where it was a debate, and the person's name, their like username online in the debate was Wi-Fi, and we were like, I think that's you. Are you in a debate video online? One of my chatters is like pretty sure it was you. But we were like, let's ask. Wi-Fi Gospel. Yeah, is that you? Yes, that was the exact username. I'm going to be amazed if that was you. Do you guys remember this? Anyone in chat? Hectic Load, Justin. But you know who I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Phew. All right. We weren't sure. We were like, I think this could be. Okay. Debate settled. All right. Everyone gets us confused. So this is like a thing. Okay. That's really fun. You weren't the one who suggested. Oh, Chris suggested it. It was Chris. It was Chris that suggested it. I thought it was you. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's really funny. I'm glad we figured that out. It had me perplexed for a couple weeks. I was like, I wonder. I'm gonna ask. I'm just a chatter. That's it. I love that. Yeah, this is. I feel like the whole thing with, I guess what I was talking about here is like I was watching through my videos, and I used to make like multi-dimensional layered videos on drama topics. Like there was like the train Karen thing. There was like the YouTuber dramas. There was like the start to end of dramas, right? And now drama on the internet has just devolved into like piles of nothing. It's just like shit where it's not layered at all. It's just like dumb streamer gets in car accident. Look, that's stupid. Or like Pokey bought an engagement ring for herself. Let's talk about what people are saying about how that's stupid or whatever. Or it's like Ethan Klein files lawsuit on Casey Tron. And it's like, I missed you. I missed you too. I'm glad to see you. I'm happy to see you in here. Or it's like Ethan Klein files lawsuit against Casey Tron, but like most of the internet is like, yeah, no, he's actually kind of crazy for that. And it's like, it doesn't really need to be like debated when the both debates are already out there. And then it's also like, you get me, like the beefy drama is like so removed from the internet nowadays. Like, okay, I'll show you something like the closest I could think of like to beefy drama that I saw on the internet this morning, where I was like, maybe this is worth, let's see. I was like, maybe this is worth something, but this. I used to get some of my video ideas from this,
okay,
but
I hate to make a video like this because it's okay. I hate to make a video.
This seemed like something worth like plucking apart.
Video like this because it's embarrassing, and I know that I'm gonna see this.
Wait, why is it fucking frozen? Oh my god, I'm gonna.
Okay, I hate to make a video like this because it's embarrassing, and I know that I'm gonna see this a month from now and be like, why did you post that? And also posting this shows that I care, and I don't. I know some people.
Bobby Altoff has the most men like slamming her in DMs because of, you know, who she does collaborations with. And it's not her fault. It's the fault of these fucking Weasley little losers on the internet. But like also the like Drake in bed thing, that was a whole thing that people have never let go of. The content that people have seen where they get like a little too parasocial and they start wondering like, is that her husband? Look, she's cheating. And it's just like, between the misogyny and between the between the discourse online, it's just like an overwhelming amount of disgusting messages she gets, and this is where she's arrived.
Feed off of saying hurtful things to like get a reaction. But today I posted a video of me and my boyfriend, and so many of the comments, every single time I post him, which we've been together for a year, but without fail, every single time I post him, all of the comments are about how I'm ran through, and oh, look, another one, or he probably doesn't know how ran through she is, or just mean things. And and if I post any video truly in general, the amount of hate comments I get are just like unreal. And I think it's because I have a lot of men following me, and they just have so much to say. They have so many mean things to say. And as much as I wish that these comments didn't get to me, it's like, I'm human, and if you got this many negative things said about you every day, it would get to you too. And I
like, you get me? Like, I feel like there's a lot to pluck apart here, where it's like, at the same time of like, it's just, there's a lot to debunk because of the overwhelming response that she's getting to this, right? Blame men, take accountability, and people are like what accountability? I guess maybe it's like, what? She left her family for her own happiness. I'm such a good mother, destroys family. I only feel bad for the ex-husband and her kids. Come on, guys, why aren't we being meaner? It's just, I think it has to do with the overwhelming men audience she has.
The point of, I don't want sympathy from people. I'm saying this because I hope if you're one of the people who hate me, maybe.
And I guess a part of this too is like, there certainly is a layer of this to be talked about, where it's like, when you do put your personal life on the internet, man or woman, people online, especially if you have a large following, are going to get parasocial. They're going to run down their pipelines of like, oh, she's with this person, he's with this person, she knows this person does this person she's hung out with said this, in this podcast she knew that this was going to happen, so this, and there's just like so much readily available information for parasocialists to run with and use against her. Whereas like when you remove some of that stuff from the internet, you're not as open to those kinds of things. People are still going to do them, especially if you're a woman online. But they're not going to use them in the same way they do when that information is already out there. But again, at the end of the day, like, she was making like mom content, and that was her thing. I think it's just like the different audiences of these podcasts. So she's kind of got like a large audience online that's unfortunately not on her side.
You'll watch this and reconsider it. And maybe that's asking for too much. Maybe that's an
And these people don't seem very empathetic either in the comments.
It's like,
I don't really know about a lot of these arguments here where it's like, I'm such a good mother, destroys family. Like, I guess I don't know, like, what is this destroying family thing about? Does anyone know about that? Is that even a thing, or is that a made-up hallucination? Was she married and then broke things off with a husband or something like that?
it's like, as a people pleaser.
Lack of empathy and anonymity and shitification makes the words yeah.
Having so many people be so mean to me online every day is so frustrating, and it's just, I wish I didn't care, but I've definitely stopped posting as much because all of my comments are just so mean. People are so mean to me on the internet, and it's like, what?
You know what's actually kind of crazy when I think about this too is like, there's a lot of women that make content online that actually feel this way behind closed doors. Like, when the camera's off, when they're fucking going to sleep at night, they're like crying to themselves because of nasty things that have been said to them or gross shit. And like, I'm sure men feel a way too, you know, dudes out there that get comments like this too. And it's not like men are immune to feeling this in this fashion either. The internet has become a gross place where you can say whatever you want and you don't have a profile picture. You don't have to have anything about your self known. You can just say that someone should die and then act like it's a normal thing to do, you know?
Because they say I sleep with every guest, and it's like,
oh yeah, that is a famous trope.
I do not, but you won't ever believe that. And maybe if I were ugly, you would not even say that. Because I tried to tell myself those don't matter, but it's like, then I'm a horrible mother, and it's like, I am such a good mother.
There is like a thing online, and it's like at its core misogynistic, where men will like equate beauty to, or what they perceive as beauty, to a woman being ran through. I've seen this trope done over and over and over and over again from like the red pill corner of the internet. And it's gross.
Anyone who knows me in real life knows I'm an amazing mother, and my kids I care so much about, and that's another part of it that really gets me, is like, one day my kids are gonna be old enough to read these comments, and it's just like, I wish people weren't so mean. So grateful for this job because I make a lot of money to post myself on the internet, to film videos, and it has given me and my kids a really great life. But sometimes it's like especially harder to, like, on Sundays I don't have my kids, they're with their dad, and I get to sit here and I read comments and I shouldn't, but it's like, it's so hurtful. And so many people are so angry. They're so angry that I am not with my ex anymore. And
see, that's where it gets too parasocial. It's like, dude, who fucking cares? You know, boo fucking who? Sometimes stuff doesn't work out, and the couples have to split and move on. It's like, that is life. But for some reason, when that comes to online, it's like, nope. How dare you? You're not allowed to do that. You hate men if you do that, or whatever. And it's just like, dude, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, okay?
he's in a happy relationship. Why can't I be in one too? And yeah, our relationship didn't work out. Like, newsflash, you guys. I was 21 when I met him on Bumble, and 10 months after knowing him, I was pregnant with our daughter. And he gave me the two best things in my life, and I will forever be grateful for that. But when I met him, I was 21, he was 30. Look at 21-year-olds now, and I'm like, you're so young, you're so young. Like, how did I think I was old enough to be so grown? Anyway, it's just embarrassing, I guess. Like, I feel embarrassed by all of the comments.
And even then, I mean, this whole thing, I said it was like layered drama, but, you know, it is, but like that's my point. It's like, this to me, when I look at the grand scheme of things that are online now, has become the core of like drama on the internet. You know what I mean? Where it's like, you look at this video right here, Hasan Piker exposed. Okay, man, maybe I need to do this. I need to do this real quick. Oh my God, do you guys want here? Rich Lux Hasan hate video. Let's talk. It's terrible. Okay, I feel like I need to change my thumbnail now. Should I change my thumbnail? Because I can't. Oh my God. Should I keep going? I feel like I should just keep going. You guys are hanging in here. I should just keep going. All right. All right, I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Fuck it. Let's wait. Let's wait to get to that. Let's do this. Let's do the... What the heliante? What the heliante? Here it is. All right. Let's take a look at this.
It looks like it's going to be setting up...
Chopper videos capture high-speed pursuits, Los Angeles car chases. All right, let's see what's up. I wanna see this car chase. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! All right, let's take a
Here
look.
goes a last-minute turn once again. Westbound 101. Try to fool that LAPD officer at the last second going through the gore point to jump on the westbound 101 freeway here.
God damn, this is dark.
The 405. Here he goes.
Oh, there it
across
goes.
lanes once again. Traffic on the 101 freeway is a little bit better. I would say moderate traffic up ahead.
God damn, these people are GTA players.
And he is exiting the freeway, committed to the exit here. He's going to go sweeping around. We'll see if they try a pit maneuver. If
How do they not pit maneuver him already?
Right. Under the freeway, we'll see what happens.
How have they not pit maneuvered him?
Freeway, popping back out, swinging back around, and this is going to come out onto Haskell. He's going to make that turn. Right
Oh
turn
my God!
Car. He's going to go northbound. This is actually a side street. He's going to go along the 101.
John, I'll make a video. Car chases are usually initiated by cops for minor infractions.
101 freeway here on the surface streets.
Damn.
We'll come out to a wider shot to show you what's ahead. 2 units in pursuit. We'll see if they. It looks like that LAPD lead unit there is trying to set up for a pit maneuver, but the car's going a little bit too fast.
This cop is going way closer to him than I usually see cops go to these cars.
On the south side of the 101 freeway.
Some of these people aren't good at getting away, like going into a fucking garage or something. I don't know.
88 miles an hour on that.
We saw one go into a garage one time and get away. That's why I said that.
We'll see what's ahead.
I don't condone this behavior. This is not normal behavior. Just pointing that out.
It's really slowing down there, probably not knowing where this road will lead the driver to.
This is fucking insane. It's probably a bad thing to watch right now. I'll come back. I'll come back. We'll come back. We'll do this. We'll do the Hasan hate. We'll do the Hasan hate thing, all right? We'll come back to that because I forgot we have... God damn, I forgot. There's like 2 or 3 listeners in here, and that's probably not a good thing to watch for listeners. So we will. Let's do this. Let's do this real quickly. Let me do Rich Lux images. You're here for Hasan listening. Okay, yeah, let's do that. You're here. I forgot about that. Car chases are not the best for listening. It's just a bunch of ambient fucking noise and a person talking to something you don't even know what's going on. Not the best move. All right. Let's do this real quickly. I underestimate how much audio only. I love that. All right. Let's do this. I'm making a new thumbnail right now. Okay, Hasan Piker. And new thumbnail time, all right? Did you hear what happened in Stockton yesterday? No, what happened? I didn't get there yet.
Oh, hiss.
Oh my God. Hiss. All right, here we go. I'm almost done making a new thumbnail, then we'll hop in. It's going to be a kind of a crappy thumbnail, but it'll work. This too shall pass. Okay. All right. Brightness down. And the worst takedown video. Okay. Okay. And I'm almost done. Sorry. I'll put on some background. We need the fucking background music to come back. I can't click on that link. God damn it. Why can't I click on that link? I hate this. Okay. Background chill music. No copyright. Okay. We'll vibe with this real quickly until I finish making the thumbnail. Copy and paste it. I can't even copy and paste it. What happened in Stockton? Okay. Almost done. Okay. All right, and thumbnail replace. Hold on. There we go. All right, we're good. We did it. Let's get back in the groove. Let's get back into it, chat. Here we go. All right, boom. I can't copy and paste that fucking thing still. Wait, maybe it'll let me. Hold on. Oh, wait, maybe it's letting me. Hold on. Edit, copy. Okay. YouTube dot. All right. Here we go. All right, basically the core of the constant
You're the
Hasan
only one that
hate.
I felt like I could get good advice from on this very particular topic. Stavros was one I wrote because I did Hasan Piker's show, and there was all the like dog electric collar things. And I'm like looking on the internet, I'm like, the internet's crazy, but is this a thing? Should I be worried? You had to understand Twitch, you had to understand Hasan, you had to understand the internet, you had to understand comedy. I'm taking all these things from the internet.
No
People saying
comedy.
Hasan Piker abuses his dog. And then the second I walked in there, the dog comes up and runs to me. I'm like, this is crazy.
No, there's no. When in doubt, it's just guys mad at Hasan.
Yeah.
He is the biggest lightning rod because, like, you have far left politics, which immediately kind of, people attack you for whatever. But then he's just a piece of ass. And he's rich. And he's like a hot Muslim who fucking, like, talks about left politics and got rich off their platform for video games. It's like you invented a guy for the stereotypical, like, groiper, incel, whatever fan.
Yeah, yep, that's it.
And
that's
to
it.
be mad at. Having said that, he is a piece of shit. Whatever you do, put me giving him compliments.
M. Bennell, an associate, was having a birthday party. Gang rivals shot up, killing 14 male, 19 male. 3 kids were shot, 8, 9, and 14. Holy shit. That is insane. That happened in Stockton. Stockton shooting. Holy smokes. 4 dead, 10 wounded at Banquet Hall in Stockton, California. Good God. Oh my God, that's so sad. Oh, oh God. That's so sad. All right. Well, on that note, let's hop into this. Hasan Piker. Yeah, my best wishes go out to the family. That's crazy. All right. Not to jump, but Hasan Piker exposed college life. Ethan Klein was right in Skid Row.
All right, this is so interesting because Now people from Hasan's past are coming out of the woodworks. And I have the receipts right here. So here we go. We're going straight into the drama. I was shocked when I saw this. If I remember, I'll throw it up on the screen. It goes like this. Hello. For the past few weeks, Hasan has been trying to rewrite history around his college career. He claims that he was broke, poor during that time. But this is far from the truth. You know what? I often see people come out of the woodworks and they're like,
I love this argument. This is like the classic Hasan hate argument where Hasan was not allowed to have no money at a certain point. Like, yes, he's a Nepo baby, but also that's not something that he shies away from. But also, like, Hasan himself, his own personal money, he did not have a lot of money at a certain point. And I don't know why he's not allowed to say that.
You know, back in the day, I'm from the trenches, bro. I was from the trenches. I grew up in the hood.
What? This is iDubbbz. What?
I made it out. And the thing is, right, when you're from the hood, you're from the trenches, and you make it, it's like a crab.
What is this AI
trying to crawl out of
Hasan?
a bucket, and all the other crabs are pulling you down, right? That's the vibe, right? Hasan is trying to paint this narrative that he was destitute, that he was eating ramen noodles every day.
Is this not coming straight out of the Ethan Klein hate book? These talking points?
Living in hotels where it was so hard.
Huh?
Oh my God. This is crazy. Okay. But they do that as an angle. It's like a sympathy ploy. They do that so that you can be like, you can cheer for them. And one thing I know about social media is people love to root for the underdog. And then when you make it and you're, successfully wealthy, then they hate on you, right? They build you up and they tear you down. I've seen it time and time again. So he's trying to paint this narrative that, he was broke AF and how hard it was so that people he can come across like he's inspiring. Okay. Well, check this out, because according to this person, they also said Hasan was a member of TDX, one of the largest and
I read this already.
And when I see that there was a fraternity of wealthy guys, rich douchebags, I mean, that to me, I'm not gonna hold him to the fire on that one, right? I mean, that's kind of the vibe that you get into when you join a fraternity like TDX, right? You kind of expect that, right? But there are different fraternities that aren't like that, that don't boast so much ego and pride. But it's just a preference, okay? Then next, I can confirm that these reviews are true. They were fraternity completely obsessed with partying and creeping on women. I heard many stories about the brothers making girls feel uncomfortable and unsafe. Hasan was not exempt from this description. In fact, he was known for it. Now, this is where
he was known for it. Okay, dude.
The tables have turned. Because Hasan likes to come across like he's like a nice guy, that he's respected.
I don't know. Here's the thing I don't get about all of this. Why is an audience expected to take this at face value and say that someone's writing is the truth? You get me? Like, why couldn't I just go on ChatGPT right now and write, tell me a false story about Rich Lux, and then read it to you guys on camera and be like, this is all true about Rich Lux. You get me? Like, what's the difference?
But given the pattern of behavior, okay, and I'm not going to fault him for joining a douchey fraternity, because he could have been a part of that to try to make change for the better. But that's not what we're seeing here now. We're seeing that he was a part of that. Now that Hasan has become a socialist grifter, and may I add, lying sneaky snake, fake, many of his fraternity brothers now hate him and post about it on Twitter. Some criticize, some criticism is tame. I almost feel bad for the idiots who think Hasan's actually socialist. Others are much more serious. Now, I knew that he wasn't a socialist when Trisha Paytas got up on camera and said that he was on a private jet, burning all that fuel from going to LA to Vegas or Vegas to LA. No, if you're a true socialist, you wouldn't even get on the private jet. Just saying. A true socialist. Just saying. So this is where bragging about threesomes and getting banned from our houses for slapping girls' asses, and Hasan spent 4 years at college trying break down doors and grape girls. That is what this article is saying. I'm reading it right now.
That is what this article is saying. What? This was a note that somebody wrote in their phone.
And if pushed into a corner, I will show the receipt. I think it's because it conflicts with his leftist socialist image. While this is true, there is a bigger reason. In 2017, after Hasan had graduated from his fraternity, was involved in the death of a student.
Oh my God, this is the most fabricated thing ever.
The fraternity was on a cease and desist order and prohibited from sponsoring and or hosting any fraternity related events.
This is like the typical Hasan is done argument.
They held a Christmas party where alcohol was served to minors. One of these minors was too drunk to walk home, got lost, and ended up getting hit by a train. Now, listen, okay. This is where when someone is like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I don't know, man. I don't get spending so much time on people who hate, but that's just me. Yeah, that's crazy.
20, right? Do I believe that they're...
So he's like basically saying, trying to accuse Hasan of R-wording someone. He's trying to accuse Hasan of a death of a student. He's trying to accuse Hasan of all the wrongs of a frat. What is going on?
Kids out there at that age who sneak into clubs and they go to parties and they drink. Yeah, right. It happens all the time, more than you would think. Happens a lot. Even some of you guys watching this video probably snuck out of the house to go drink underage, right? Or go to a party or sneak into a club, right? It happens a lot. It's messed up, but it happens a lot.
I think these haters fantasize of Hasan having like no fans. Like they fantasize of a world in which his job is taken away from him, but it's just not going to happen. Like when you're Hasan poisoned the waters, I burned the crops and delivered plague into our houses. He's like the least harmful creator out there. Jesus Christ.
This occasion, it gets really blown up because if something happens, then it's like, oh, so they never made it home safe. No one was even looking out for the kid.
This is such a dead video, too. Look at this. 2,000 views on this. Hasan, girl, you are far too creative. I love how casually it went into a Skid Row tour. The sightseeing through Skid Row.
Kid. The person got lost.
It already has a dislike on it.
No one cared for them. They just let them roam free out of the house drunk. Ended up getting hit by a train. Wow. Couldn't give them a drive home. Couldn't make sure they ended up safe home. No. This was a major scandal on campus. TDX was stripped of their fraternity house and their affiliation with Rutgers. Despite this, the chapter continued to operate as an underground entity so they could continue to party and harass women. Please do not let Hasan continue to lie about his time at college and his frat boy lifestyle.
This is such hater copium.
This man has not changed since college. He just refined his grift.
This guy's makeup's busted. Have you ever heard of blending? Nope.
And I would have more respect for Hasan if he would come out and own it. Come out and say, you know, I'm not proud of that time of my life. You know, I was trying to just...
But hang on, Hasan has talked about moments in his life that he's not proud of. He's very openly shared those moments with us before. This is not one of those moments that, because it fucking didn't happen. This is just like a false Reddit post. Once again, classic.
Being peer pressured. I was just trying to be cool. I was just trying to be one of the guys. You know, I was just going with the flow. I would respect if he just got on camera and got the camera and was like, you know what, guys, I effed up. You know, when he allegedly moved to China, that's what I'm hearing. I'm just like, well, are you
when he moved
away?
to China, this is how duped. This is how duped a lot of these people. This is how duped the haters get. Oh God, you get so lost in the hater pipeline that you believe he moved to China. I am going to. Oh my God, dude. What a sad state of affairs. What a sad state of affairs.
Away from something? Hasan fled the country.
He fled the country.
Hold on, let me get my. This palette's so heavy. So good. Let me get my Teddy Glow. Fix my low.
No! Ew, not the Teddy Fresh makeup. Ew, no.
But I believe it to be true. And the fact that Hasan doesn't want to acknowledge that part of his life, which ultimately would make him a better person if he acknowledged it, because he could turn the negative into a positive. But Hasan, one of my favorite movies. He even has gone on social media and have been relevant this long. And let me just say this. I know there's people in the comments that
jealous,
that say, "Oh, I love Hasan. He's so handsome." I love Mars Attacks, one of my favorite movies. Mars Attacks slaps, bro. I don't find him attractive at all. He gives me like
I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking bored of this video. These are not good talking points. I wish there was like better talking points. I'm gonna scrub ahead, let's see. Which looks mad here.
So in this clip, I'm like, how is this any different from what gig
anywhere right now?
Oh my God.
Hour or two.
Where
for work, it's
you also went. You went twice.
Freaking.
The haters are mad at this. Let's see.
And I'll just leave it at that. And I really want to know what you guys think about that theory. I think that Hasan is riding off his looks. I see him talking in circles about, oh my God, can I play that clip? Can we have, there's a clip of him talking about paying for cheaper labor to do things.
His looks, says you, doing makeup wearing a king hat.
In China.
You live in LA most of the time, or are you here on work? What are you here for?
So LA is home base.
Got it.
But every year it feels less so.
I feel you.
What is harmful in this?
Really?
Yeah. Wait. So what did you think of China? Because you also went. You went twice.
Freaking love it.
Yeah, but you got food poisoning the first time.
I'm in a very Chinese phase of my life right now. Like, I really, really love it. I find it so interesting because in terms of content, fashion, tech, sometimes they're just a little bit further ahead.
Totally.
I went
way, baby.
Yeah, I did this like, I don't know if it'll translate as well.
Instagram fiance.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well,
I'm so confused. What are they?
You just hire them for an hour or two. Then they're like,
you got Labubu.
Pop Mart. I was like, lucky.
Here in America. So in this clip, I'm like, how is this any different from gig work here in America? Oh, I get it. It's more expensive here in America. So it's okay in China when something is cheap, but it's bad in America when it's expensive. Got it. Okay, chat. We're driving through Skid Row. Well, Beverly's driving.
Oh my God, dude. So we're just like, I like capitalism. I really enjoy this system which we live under. It's great.
All right, so there's a lot of, how do you describe Skid Row?
Wait, what?
Dirty. There's a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of men.
Wait, what?
So
what?
Why some,
what is going on?
Let's go back into it.
This has nothing to do with Hasan anymore. Oh, I feel like I just wasted a bunch of people's time. That was a work. What? This is all the haters have now? Are you serious? Are you fucking kidding me? This is what the haters have in the tank? That's it? Oh my god, dude. It did. Mother is speaking. Oh yeah, this is what Caroline Kwan said to Ethan. Back to Ethan Klein.
The rumors are true. I just must say, to start off with, the rumors are true. The reason that I was there on that trip, going to China for the first time with a group of my friends, including my boyfriend, Austin Show, is because I am secretly a CCP agent. Whoa. You might have thought that it was my first time that I've ever been to China. And you might have thought that I was an American who was born in America, whose father was born in America, who is simply just half Chinese. That's simply it. But the truth is that, yes, I am a secret CCP agent. I was there doing secret, but not
secret
so
memes.
Secret.
She's there doing secret memes.
I thought it was secret, but I guess not. Propaganda. And I think it worked because Fear and is already planning to go back to China. So I will say that my spying and my propaganda goals.
I love Caroline Kwan. Fucking goat.
Some might say it was a success. But yeah, when I was sitting in my hotel room before we went out,
I hear she answers to a mysterious man named Farley.
That when I was
Farley is CCP.
Younger, being ashamed of being Chinese because of racist motherfuckers that surrounded me, and how a lot of my life I've gotten hit with comments about being a secret CCP agent because of Western racism and because of the whole also, first of all, every Asian person is Chinese. All Asians look alike. Every Chinese person is a secret CCP spy. All of that was just me.
Dude, I'll say this. I don't know if chat knows this or not. Chat may or may not know this, but I lived in China for 3 years of my life. I think I still have PTSD from when I moved back to America, because the amount of Asian jokes that I would hear just amongst people in school, amongst people out in public, was so uncanny to me. And I remember coming back from China just as a young kid too, dude. I remember being 7 or 8 years old, and there were people on the playground telling me jokes that were very abhorrently racist. And I remember seeing 3 and 4 people laughing at them, and I'd look at these people and be like, what? And I remember thinking I could have seen how I'd easily be there had I lived in America my whole life, and maybe laughed along with that potentially. But I'm God, thank God I lived there. You know what I mean? It's I had a similar experience coming with radicalized living in China. Yeah. I had a similar experience coming back, living in Venezuela, and realizing how shitty Americans are. People who speak with an accent. That's another fucking thing. That is another thing. So this was the number one thing I would always hear. I would tell my friends, they'd be like, oh, where did you, because when I came back, they'd be like, oh, where'd you move from? And I was like, China. And they'd be like, oh, haha, ching chong, ding dong. And I was like, I didn't even know how to respond to it as a kid. I was like, what? I literally didn't know what to say. And then the other thing that I would see people do, I'm not going to do it, but they would do the thing with their eyes, and they'd be like, oh, you mean China? And do that. And I was like, God, man, we've really it's like the fact that like young kids were doing that, and I've even heard that shit nowadays as an adult too. It hasn't gone away, but it's something I think about. You know what I mean? First white victim of anti-Chinese racism. Yep, I'm half Chinese because I live there. Yeah, it's not coming back from Venezuela. It's ugh. I'd imagine you heard that shit.
Shit up. I just was trying to appeal to your emotions. Yet again, I was trying to throw everybody off my trail. You know, so none of that is true. I didn't experience any of that. And some of y'all have seen my father before when he's been on the streams. My dad, who grew up in California and went to China for the first time when he was 50. That was all a lie as well. Don't let them get you down, fucking loser ass racist. Oh, no. It's, to be clear, it's just it is something that I have heard at many points of my life. Something that
You know, it is what is kind of sad. Probably sounds really weird coming out of me as like a very white facing person that is very white, but like it is sad that like when you hear this kind of thing so often. Like, I remember when it affected me as a kid, hearing that, right? Like, I remember hearing it thinking, like, what the fuck? Like, that's just not right, right? As a kid, I knew that wasn't right. And, like, I'm not Chinese, so I'm not, like, impacted by my culture, but it felt some kind of way to me, right? And that feeling kind of like eroded itself, how I once felt, because it's become so like normalized in America that when I hear it, it sounds bad. Like I hear it and I go, oh, that's fucked up, someone's saying it. But I don't on the inside feel that same sense of like broken down and like confused and like fucked up, because it's just like become so every day. This is like the meta, you know, and it's just like, oh, there's another person saying it. Yep, there's another person saying it. And just like, you have to like walk on like nothing's ever happened. And it's just, it's fucked up. I know it sounds weird coming out of a white person, but, you know, people of color deal with this all the fucking time. What I mean by meta, like, it's the overall sentiment. Meta, aka like sentiment.
Literally had opened up and talked about while I was in China. So it's unfortunately nothing new. I hate to say that it's been there, done that a lot of times previously. Nothing that I haven't heard before.
Yeah, so you get warmed up to it. That's the thing. You just get warmed right up to it, and you're just like, yep, another day, another dollar. All right, here we go again, day 2. And it doesn't, it's like fucked up. We shouldn't be like that conditioned into these kinds of things. But alas, here we are.
There are still, you know, it's amazing how
it's obviously not as bad for someone like myself as it is for, you know, people of color that deal with this, people of different backgrounds that deal with this. You know what I mean? It's obviously way worse, but you get my point.
China is a place that
I think my overall thing is just agreeing with Caroline here to say that, like, yeah, America's fucked.
will still bring out the racism in people who otherwise like buy Chinese products, potentially have business that it flows through China. You know, maybe their products or merchandise or whatever else is made in China, there is still racism against Asians that is normalized and and people engage in with no consequences, and that's it's something that I've talked about a lot because this has been my experience. But yeah, just the open xenophobia in a country like the United States.
Yep. Also, Ethan cry every other week about anti-Semitism and turn around and be racist. What an asshole. Yeah. Yep. And that's the hopefully my mic, I just found a new way to like mount this mic right now, and I'm realizing it might sound better if it's like this. It might. Does it sound any better? I'm realizing I had it mounted kind of funny, and I could mount it like this. I was looking at Caroline's video, and I was like, she figured something out. Sounds crispy. Okay, maybe it is better like this. What is this? Wait, what did Denim say here? What's this? Women naturally want to do womanly things because God created those womanly desire in our hearts. Then why are you in college instead of doing the womanly things you say God made you for? What's this? For a psychology course, the University of Oklahoma, Samantha was asked to write a 650-word essay reacting to an article about how people are perceived based on the societal expectations of gender. In her essay, Fulnecki argued that the transitional gender roles should not be considered stereotypes. Cited the Bible to support her stance that eliminating gender in society would be detrimental because that would put people farther from God's original plan from humans. She received 0 points out of 25 on the essay. Transgender professor Mel Curtis said Fulnecki failed to use empirical evidence and called parts of her essay offensive. To call an entire group of people demonic is highly, especially a minority population. What the fuck is this? Fulnecki followed the assignment and should not be penalized for religious viewpoints. OU officials point to the formal grade appeal process that the student waits a decision. We at Turning Point OU. Turning Point. Oh, God. Stand with Samantha. We should not be letting mentally ill professors around students. Clear's professor lacks intellectual maturity to set her own biases aside and take grading seriously. Professors like this are the very reason conservatives can't voice their opinion in the classroom. Kudos to Samantha for leading a better example. Turning Point. Transgender professor fails student for quoting the Bible in her essay. What the fuck is going on here? Oh my God. This is just like another, oh my God, dude. We are so, oh my God. Oh my God. I fucking hate people so much. Yes, blame the transgender people. Oh my God. See, this is why transgender people are at fault. What are trans people allowed to exist or not anymore? What's happening here? Are we just looking for any crumb of a reason to be like, see, this is why everyone should be anti-trans. Look what this transgender person did. I don't know. This sounds like an essay issue to me. Not a, by essay, I literally mean E-S-S-A-Y, by the way. Not the letters. Milk, please no. I'm not deducting points because you have certain beliefs, but instead I'm deducting a point for you posting a reaction paper that does not answer the questions for the assignment. Contradict yourself heavily, use personal ideology or empirical evidence, scientific class, and at times is offensive. When you take your own personal beliefs, there's an appropriate time, place, to implement them in your reflections. I encourage all students to question or challenge the course material with the empirical findings or testable hypotheses, but using your own personal beliefs to argue the findings, not only of the article, but the findings of the countless articles across psychology, biology, and sociology, is not best practice. You're arguing that by normative roles as beneficiary, it is perfectly fine to this. I should turn on the background music. Jesus. This is not. The silence is deafening for my ADHD. Here we go. Oh my God. Japanese lo-fi music. Oh, who is this? Who is this? I need to like save this video for later. Okay. Japanese lo-fi music. Here we go. All right. We'll do some music on the back. Next one. The same while also saying that people aren't pressured into gender expectations is contradictory, especially into arguments of like religious pressure to act gender stereotypic ways. You can say that strict gender norms don't create gender stereotypes, but that is true by definition of what a stereotype is. Please acknowledge that gender stereotypes does not immediately denote a negative connotation. A nuanced article discusses. Additionally, to call an entire group of people demonic is highly offensive, especially in a minority population. You are entitled to your own belief. This isn't a vague narrative of society pushes lies, but instead the countless years developing psychological and scientific evidence for those claims and directly impacting the communities involved. You may personally disagree with this, but that doesn't change the fact that every major... Okay, this person obviously wrote a fucking normal response to this person. Yeah, just like this person said, it seems like the teacher's not failing her because of reviews, but because Samantha's bad at essays. It kind of sounds like she failed because her paper sucked in general, not because it was offensive. She didn't follow the... Is this the response to denims, or is this... Oh my God, this is the response. So instead of taking accountability for writing a bad paper, you turn around and blame transgender people. And then it's always stuff like this that leads to... Like, I don't know why these people haven't... Maybe it's because they have no empathy. It's probably the core of it. But it blows me that people haven't realized, like... I guess my argument is always, like... If you're someone who picks on transgender people, and you think this is a normal thing, whether you're making a light little joke in your mind, or you're making an argument of why transgender people are fake, or why transgender people shouldn't exist, or why transgender people are making up their gender, whatever the argument is. If you're one of those people and you find yourself in the throes of that argument, and let's say you're going to present arguments that you suspect are winning arguments towards these arguments, right? Okay, after you position yourself to somebody with this, and you supposedly win this argument, what are you getting out of it? That's what I don't get. Like, what is going to happen after that? You win your argument against your person that you're arguing with. So then what do you get out of it? Do you go home and you get $100 for it? No. Do you go home and you get a couple little pats on your back from your mommy? Maybe. Is that what you want? Like, do you want a little cookie? Do you get a cookie for that argument? Like, what? I don't get what you get out of it. Do you get me? Like what? There's nothing that comes of that. What comes of that is another transgender person getting fucking harassed, getting harmed, getting physically attacked. Any of this stuff, whether it's a small argument you make, whether it's a big argument you make, whether it's whatever it is, it's just harmful to transgender people. Like, and it really doesn't take much to come to this conclusion. Like, I've grown up with like transgender friends in my life, right? And so just by simply talking to them, I've heard these things. And when I think about that, I'm like, even me not having talked to a transgender person, I could have just arrived at this realization without even doing so. Because when you land at the point of your argument, then you realize, like, you start to think back, like, what am I getting out of this? And you're not getting anything. There's nothing to physically get from it. So that's why I don't understand when people are very, like, transphobic. It's just like they're wasting their own time. So it's like you almost have to like laugh at them for that reason too. And you're like, You're just wasting time. Like, you could have been using this time to, like, I don't know, you could fucking download an app on your phone and play a little game for an ad and make $1. Go fucking, I don't know, eat a cookie. Go do something else. Go tell your friends you love them. Do something different. There's so many things you can do. I feel like most transphobes never think past their initial "that feels icky" reaction. And then they should be treated like they have a thoughtful position. Yeah, I use this example a lot. Like, I've got this one friend. I don't even know if I can call him so much a friend, more so an acquaintance, who I see every once in a while when I hang out with said group of friends. And he'll, like, make this, like small aggressions towards transgender people every once in a while. Last time I saw him, he didn't do this, but the time before he did. Where it's like, he makes, like, microaggressions. Or he'll be like, that's just a joke. Or like, oh, they're just making it up. Or it's like little shit like that. And I'm like, every time he says it, then he's like, he'll either call me woke or he'll say, oh, you're just he'll call me a libtard. And I'm like, wait, so standing up for a transgender person, you're considered a libtard for that? I think it's like it's just a broken bridge. It serves no purpose to make these arguments. Empathy is woke. Yeah. And look at this kind of shit right here. 13 million eyeballs. It's time for conservatives to take a stand and show teachers that we will not be intimidated for sharing conservative or Christian beliefs on assignments any longer. The only right thing to do is fire this professor. Yes, fire the transgender professor for simply being transgender. And it seems like it's a uniquely conservative issue. That she's... And then you start attacking how a transgender person looks right here. He's also pissed. She's gorgeous, and he looks like the giant from the Princess... This is my reaction. Anytime I see shit on Twitter. Yeah, bro, her essay is ass. I see no sign quoting in the essay. God just says this and this. No quotes, no footnotes, no source. Your headline is misleading at best. Yeah. That's the thing, too. Like, a lot of these arguments they're just born out of hallucinations. They're not even born out of facts. They're born out of, like, old school scriptures from conservative talking points that come from the Bible, that come from and say only man and woman exist. You cannot be anything but a very binary man or a binary woman or whatever. They just can't grasp that trans people are people. You know, that people are all people and have the same colored blood. I know. Well, conservatives, they got the red, white, and blue blood. It's like... I don't know. That's the other thing. Exactly what Violet just said. How have we... I just don't understand how we have devolved as a society. I think it's the conservative... the ultra-conservative and even a lot of conservative talking points that come from old scriptures that have a lot of things like misogyny built in. They have transphobia built in. There's racism built in. There's all these different things that are built in that people have trouble breaking away from because it's what they were born into, and they can't actually... I think we have a viewing problem. Like, we're not allowed to assess our own... Like, I don't think people have enough time to, like, revisit their own conscience and revisit their own, I guess, train of thought and their own viewpoints to look back and go, yeah, you know what? Actually, the fact that the Bible's telling me that this transgender person is less than human, you know what? That's actually kind of fucked up. Like, and I think that takes empathy. I think this empathy is just gone. Like, And what's kind of unironic about that too is like you look at all these people that lean hyper conservative Christian, and they always turning around and being like, "Oh, well, God wants this." Oh, God wouldn't say that. Do you think God agrees with that? And it's like you're just picking and choosing arguments for what God does. So why can't you use the argument that God says that transgender people are people? You know what I mean? And I over the summer I made a new friend that's transgender, and they go to a church that's very supportive of transgender people, and I learned a little bit about that, and I thought that was cool to hear. But on the ultra Christian side of things, that are Jesus was socialist, did socialist things, but they never focus on that either. Yeah, that's the other thing. And then it's just yeah. They've lost the plot on that. I don't know why they pick and choose. Like I guess I'm speaking from a standpoint of someone who came from a town. I'm not a religious person myself. I was once a Catholic for like 0.02 years of my life. Barely that, but I even realized at the young age of like 12, 10, 11, whatever, I was like I was in church and I would hear outright misogyny and I'd be like, what the fuck? And I remember looking at my mom and hearing it and going, Mom, can I leave? Like, as a young kid, I had enough brain power to go, what he's saying is wrong. Like, I would hear shit like about how women must always be the one to cook. I'd hear shit like women must do this and this task. And I was just thinking to myself, like, wait a minute, I've seen my dad cook. Like, something seems wrong about that, right? And it didn't, like, the math didn't math. Like, I don't even have what age does your brain fully develop? My brain, isn't it older for men? Isn't it like men's brains don't develop till they're like fucking 27? But shit, man, I had an undeveloped brain and I saw that. So it's like, fuck, man, what happened to human brain? And recognizing that people are people. Suddenly now that someone has decided that they don't feel like a woman and want, to be recognized as a man because they feel like a man on the inside, apparently that's wrong. That's wrong. And I guess I say that not to be like, look at me, I'm the good guy. That's not why I say that. I say that to be like, I was once a fucking dumbass. Like, I literally told you guys this. In 2019, I didn't know who the president was. 100 people could be like, Max, who's the president? I'd be like, Timmy, I don't know. Like, I'm a fucking dumbass. And I figured this thing out at a young age. You get me? That's why I get so confused by this stuff. I'm like, how could I have been an actual dumbass and figured this out? Like, fuck, man. How did I become radicalized? Life, bro. Life. I just don't think enough people have enough life experiences to see things from another vantage point. Like, they don't have the ability. Wait, what? Meat Canyon got banned on Twitch? What did Meat Canyon get banned for? What's happening here? Speaks on Twitch. What did Asmund say?
The hair, is that it? I hope he makes a video on the Twitch ban. Ooh, bro looks doom. What did Meat do? Is he working for Dan Clancy video? For what reason? What's the reason? Nobody knows what the reason is. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, really, not popping me. Yeah, bro, like, what the fuck? Why would he get banned? Of all the people that get banned on Twitch, like, it's so weird to me the way that Twitch does moderation.
Let's go to Meat. I don't want to listen to what Asmongold has to say. Why am I listening to Asmongold like I'm going to get a real answer? First one to cut to the video about it. Let's see. Meat Canyon. Let's see why Meat Canyon. Let's go to Meat Canyon's page and see. Meat Can banned. Reasons not clear yet. For unspecified violation, Twitch suspended his channel for violating community guidelines for no
reason why I think it happens is that you've got a bunch of people that are making decisions for this stuff, and there's not any sort of like North Star. There's no original.
Oh my god, this is what Asmongold said. The mod team. Oh my god, I'm gonna go send myself off in a spaceship. Oh my god.
Original text. There is no Bible that they're looking at and making decisions off of. So you have a bunch of other people that are making decisions based off of vibes, and also you have some people that get away with things, other people that don't get away with things. Like, it's very obvious that Meat Canyon is not an SFW creator. He's not trying to create content that's trying to put Twitch at risk. So like, why would you ban this guy if not you just tell him like, hey bro, like stop doing this, right? So I don't know why they do that. It's fucking annoying. So yeah, the more streamers keep getting away with their bullshit, the more I think Doc was set up. No, he wasn't set up. He admitted that he did it. Like, what are you talking about? He's set up. Like, he said that he was sending messages to a minor on Twitch. Like, he admitted it himself. Like, what do you mean? Is he working for Dan Clancy Video? For what reason? What's the reason? Nobody knows what the reason is. So yeah, I mean, I don't know really.
At Grok, for what reason? The mod team are special needs. They need to make decisions on how they feel, not using a Bible.
Where did he popping me? Yeah, bro. Like, what the fuck? Why would he get banned? That same feeling, because like that's kind of the vibe that I get, is that the people that do moderation on Twitch are retarded. You guys do? Okay, so I'm not the only person. Okay, I thought so.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Huh. That's crazy. No one knows why he got banned yet. Or CP on Instagram followed a VTuber. Oh god, we are... Nina Lynn was caught shoplifting from Target live on stream.
It might really be GG's gang. This right here is crazy. $230. No. Hey, bro. This shit really about to be $30.
Oh my god. I've been seeing people do this on TikTok lately. She's scanning the butter, not the meat. I've been seeing people do this on TikTok lately. Like your chat then laughs at the shoplifting.
Hey guys, so
why document it? I don't know. I literally watched people do this at Walmart on TikTok last night. I don't know why it's becoming a fucking trend, but like, don't do this, man. We're getting too many ideas for content that shouldn't be ideas anymore. Valkyrie clarifies after a failed joke of hers. I can buy your entire... Hi, we are bandering back where they made a lame rich joke immediately after this clip. I recognize how bad it came off. Was not thinking of him in that way, obviously. Valkyrie broke. This is... Oh my god. A dumb joke being taken seriously. What's going on now? Valkyrie broke character and got offended. I can buy your entire higher banding before they made this lame rich joke. After this clip, recognize how bad it came off. I was not thinking of him in that way. This is an old clip, and Yuki and I are friends. Hi, Valkyrie. You can't buy people anymore. Just letting you know, Valkyrie. Oh my god. Chat, I made banana bread. Oh shit. Who wants banana bread, chat? Chatter made banana bread. A new side hustle drop.
For 30? Okay, so you put down 20.
Oh, you know what I want to do? Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this. I have to. I thought about doing this, but I was worried about getting doxxed by doing it. And I don't know if I'll get doxxed or not doing it. Hold on. Let me see. I don't think I will. I think if I find... Oh, you know what I need to do? I think this is what I need to do to... I think if I go... Let's see if I can find it. I made a bunch of cookies. Lately I made a bunch of peanut blossom cookies. I made there's these cookies that are called Spritz that I made recently, and I made homemade cornbread. I'm on my food making arc lately. Let me see if I can find them. Do you guys use Facebook? Anybody in chat use Facebook? I wanted to do like a little segment of talking about how bad. I know I need to do the baking stream. Fuck, I forgot to bug Denims about baking stream today. I need to see if I can find the bad reels. I think if I go on this account, I'll find bad reels. Let's see.
Man, I heard you. I ain't happy about this shit, man. Pinainggan na nga kayo. Tinanggap na nga kayo. Anong gusto ninyo? Ipalunok nyo pa sa amin yung prinsipyo.
My school is one of the first 20 schools. Facebook, when you need a college email address to create an account. Mine was too. I had that same fucking thing. I had to get into like some grading system they had. I had to have a Facebook account. That's why I got it. I forget. It was called like Edline, maybe mine was called, I think. In order to access Edline, I had to have a Facebook account. That was what made me get it. Facebook is awful. Now I say it like it was ever good. Going Filipino mode. Well, let's see. Oh my god. We don't apologize for defending America. Is this an ICE ad or is this ICE? Is this an ICE video on my face? This is like not my Facebook. I went into like an Annan Facebook account. It's like my ads account, but it's like technically Annan. I don't use it. I just use it for running ads, but it has like the ad. It has the videos that shows normies. This is like for ICE. Oh my god. Holy shit. Facebook Reels. Let's see.
You can add brown.
I want to investigate the Facebook Reels slop.
I can't understand is you'll have someone come from a different country and want to wave their flag, the country they came from, on U.S. soil and expect us to like it.
Oh, we're doing hog watch now, baby. We're doing hog watch.
Nah, it's getting to the point where we're not going to want anybody to come over here. And that's bad for the ones who done it the right way and they want to be here and want to participate. How do we do things over here? Yeah, y'all keep on. I'm telling you, is you'll have someone come from a different country and want to wave their flag, the country they came from, on U.S. soil and expect us to like it.
This is the ultimate hog. Holy shit, man. Look how many upvotes are on. There's 119,000 upvotes. Oh, God, we are such hogs in this country. Oh, we are such hogs. This is where the hogs like Facebook.
Nah, it's getting to the point where we're not going to want anybody to come over here. And that's bad for the ones who done it the right way and they want to be here and want to participate.
The ones who doing it right want to be here. What about Israel, bro?
Wait, how do we do things over here? Yeah, y'all keep on. I'm telling you, son. You gonna awake that sleeping giant?
Oh god, the hogification of America is awesome.
You are gay. And being gay is okay.
Yes!
Send this to someone who is gay.
Ano? Ano, gay daw? Akala ko retarded. Gay pala. Akala ko may mental...
I wish I knew what he was saying. Gay G. My guess is it was like some gay hate. That was probably...
As I went...
Because after you see a hog video, then it has to be hate afterwards.
Down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown, good Lord.
Oh God.
Touch that again, I shall kill you right now. Okay. Do not.
Listen, I grew up in the 90s, okay? And that shit was wild because we just got
80,000 likes. I had to see this. Big 90s kid was so much different than today, and he's talking like a hog. Let's
kicked
see.
out of our own house by our mamas and said no phone, no playing, no snacks, just disappear for 8 fucking hours and come back and everything's okay. Now kids can't even walk to the damn mailbox without a GPS and a snack pack. Boy, y'all wouldn't have made it to lunchtime here. And how many times your mama say, boy, you better not walk back in this house. I ain't cooling off the whole neighborhood.
What do the comments say? In the 90s, but you should have been raised in the 70s? I was expecting like some political take there.
The white guy's fault. It's not the white guy's fault that black people are killing each other unless you...
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Whoa, wait. Ah! Whoa. Oh my god. We're hog watching.
Consider the white guy being the guy that you voted for, who said he was going to bring all this shit to your neighborhood that never did. And by the way, he did that for 50 years, and it wasn't Republicans. Part of the reason that we have so much crime is we're unable to talk about crime in an honest
Why do I feel like I have to keep pausing this?
way. We're not able to talk about who's committing the crime, where are the crimes being committed, and what kind of crime is being committed. Because if we talk about those things statistically, we are called racist. It's the white guy.
Oh my god, I love this. I love this argument. But you know that's sarcasm. Thank God someone spelled the truth. I have a friend that thinks like this. It's really fucked up. I've been trying to fix this person and like radicalize them. I have a friend that genuinely thinks like this. It's really screwed up. The
Bible says in Matthew 6:34, therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own.
We are straight hog watching. I'm here for the hog watch.
Worrying doesn't change your future. It only steals your peace today. The Bible says in Matthew...
Okay, this is not my algorithm. This is not what I'm watching. This is an Annan account. My own account. You look at this. I have the fucking gray picture. Look. Faceless gray picture. This is my ads account. So it's an account I don't use, but I run ads out of it.
3 things that we learned from...
Is this ice? Chicago, we arrived.
3 things that we learned from today's tragic attack in D.C. Number 1, Biden's...
All roads lead to Tampa Bay, Islam.
I figured out what white culture is. White culture is when you work your ass off 40, 50, 60 hours a week and pay your taxes to a bunch of freeloaders who get free housing, free medical, and free food. But meanwhile, if you ever needed any of that stuff, you would not be able to get it yourself. That's what white culture is. I figured out what white culture is. White culture is when you work your ass off 40, 50, 60 hours a week and pay your taxes to a bunch of freeloaders who get free housing, free medical, and free food.
I don't know why this just crossed my mind. Hold on. I don't know why this just crossed my mind. Something Justin said earlier. Venezuela. Isn't Trump, like, fucking gonna put a bomb in Venezuela? Or is that still on the docket of things to do? Didn't they, like, clear out their airspace, or is that somewhere else? I thought that was Venezuela. Isn't that what's going on right now? Right? Ugh. Oh, God. I don't know why that just crossed my mind, but I just thought about that. Oh, yeah. Trump tells airlines Venezuela's airspace is closed in its entirety. Oh, my God. Do you have family out there? Hope they're okay. Hope they're going to be okay. This is, like, entirely fucked up. I guess we don't believe in blowback anymore. You lived for 6 years as a kid, though? Ah. Gotcha. Okay. No family, plenty of friends. I hope they're going to be okay. Honorary Venezuelan. You are? You have family out there? Strikes gland. Do we not believe in blowback anymore? What's going on? Justin? Oh, Justin is. He's not Venezuelan. Just like a honorary Chinese. Yeah, I'm. Oh my God, we do not believe in blowback anymore. Apparently, I think because I was thinking about hogs and how hogs think, and then it made me think about Trump, and then it made me realize that Justin said that earlier, and then I ran down that rabbit hole. I'm enjoying the hog, seeing what the hogs are saying.
But meanwhile, if you ever needed any of
What? Oh my God. Do you guys see this comment below here? I didn't even feel like reading that out loud. Jesus Christ. God.
There are things that...
Holy shit. I've gone through the hogs. I have gone through the hogs so much that Facebook has delivered me a Jordan Peterson video. No, I think that. Let's see. Is this real Jordan Peterson? Or is this AI Jordan Peterson?
Aren't to be talked about in many families and in many households. And the attitude that reigns in households.
Do you guys see how dangerous the right-wing pipeline is? Like, I'm allowing Facebook to feed me these videos. So by the time I watch one hog video, I start to fall down the red pill pipeline. Now we're at Jordan Peterson. Before you know it, we'll land at a Fresh and Fit video or an Andrew Tate video or something. Oh my God. Guys, speaking of honorary Chinese, let's see if I can show you something. I don't think it'll dox me. I have my membership card from when I lived in China. It's in my hand right now. I'm trying to see if there's anything that will dox me. Our old house number's on there, but that doesn't matter. Someone else lives there. Present this card. Like, look at this. There's literally... Do you think Kermit the Frog has a case for slander? Let's see, I wonder. Look at this. It's funny, I was talking about living in China, but this is my ID. I found it at my parents' house tonight when I went over there. Look at that, and then look at the front of it. Look at... There's little me. My membership card. I'm putting this away in a safe space, and then we'll get back to Jordan Peterson. Boom. Let's see what Jordan Peterson has. Ooh, look what I have. I forgot I had this. God damn, I'm forgetting a lot of shit that I had. Have you seen one of these? Well, I think it's 50-cent coin or something, right? Let's see. Yeah, that was me as a baby. God damn. And I still have... Oh my God. I still have a $2 bill that a Chinese person gave me at the golf course and said, "Oh, this is for good luck for you." $2 bill, baby. This is good luck. This was for good luck for me. Bam, $2. Does anyone else have a $2 bill like that? Feels cool that I have that. All right, let's see what Jordan Peterson had to say.
Like that is that if we just pretend that there are things that aren't to be talked about in many families and in many households, and the attitude that reigns in households like that is that if we just pretend that the terrible thing doesn't exist, that it will go away. And that's a form of willful blindness. There are...
What? If you pretend it doesn't exist, it will go away. Okay, let's give that one a try real quickly. Let's pretend racism doesn't exist. Oh, wait, okay, it'll go away. Let's try that one out. Let's see how that goes. Oh, wait. It didn't go away, though. Hope that's working out okay for him.
The Bible says in Matthew 6:34.
Oh, I love the hogs. I love the hogs so much. I fixed racism real quick. Oh, God, I love the hogs. They're filming their pickup trucks with drones in the middle of a cornfield. The Bible says 1 million upvotes. I am going to die.
Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Worrying doesn't change your future. It only steals your peace today. The Bible says in Matthew 6:34, therefore do not worry about tomorrow.
Oh my
Should
God.
burning the American flag be illegal? Yes.
I'm so glad we're hog watching. This is my favorite thing I've ever done on stream right now. This is awesome. This is amazing. Oh, I'm gonna be up late hog watching.
That's an act of terrorism.
What about the people that say it's freedom of speech?
Go wherever that flag is from, go back there. If you're passionate about that, go back. We really don't need you, I promise. We're good, babe.
Should burning the American flag...
What a question. What a fucking question. President Trump is right. Second Amendment doesn't end the state line. They're both paid actors, I know. Holy.
Lord, today is the first day of December, and I come to you with a grateful heart. Thank you for carrying me through the...
You know what's really messed up? Do you guys think about this like that? Do any of you have friends that like share this kind of shit on the internet and take it for like it's real shit?
I don't know. The holidays just aren't the same when I was a younger kid. They
aren't the same.
They don't have the same feeling. I don't know.
I'm turning into a hog. This is the hogification.
Paminsan-minsan yung mga bata yung tatanong sa akin, Dok, ano ba magandang kursong kunin ko, no? Sabi ko sinasabi.
I wish I knew what he was saying.
There's not enough room for our personal desires and selfish needs and the Lordship of Christ in one life.
Like, you know what's unironic, too, is, like, a lot of the people who are Christian, like, obviously it's like a pipeline, right? So what we're seeing here is, like, Christian talking points, white nationalist talking points. We're seeing Christian nationalism in broad daylight. We're also seeing, which is kind of all one and the same, but we're also seeing, like, very skewed political stances and very, like, it's all in the same, it flows together like that. It's crazy.
Life. It's either Jesus...
And the algorithm knows that. The algorithm knows that that's what these people are into. Sometimes Christians are normal and love their neighbors, but MAGA says that's woke.
Or it's self. Jesus or self. I want to say to you...
Yeah, there are some Christians out there that are like, you know, don't believe in this stuff, which Christian nationalism is another thing, which is why I brought that up.
Hey, listen, unpopular opinion. You might not like it, but I don't give a shit. It's mine. Hey, I don't give a damn what you do with your food stamps. I genuinely don't care. Oh, but it comes from your tax money. Okay, they're not trying to buy a damn Ferrari. They're trying to buy a Mountain Dew instead of Mountain Lightning. Let them live a little bit. Shit.
The person that actually looks out for everybody is always alone when they actually need somebody. Strong friend carries the world, but gets dropped.
You don't win an argument with your wife. You never win that. And if you win repeatedly, she just loses repeatedly. That's a very bad. Don't win an argument with your wife. You
Wait, hold on. Rare base
never
steak.
win that. And if you win repeatedly, she just loses repeatedly. That's a very bad strategy. The goal should be, we'll talk about this badly, foolishly, but as the best we can until we've sorted out.
Wait,
win
hang on.
an argument with your wife. You never win that. And if you win repeatedly, she just loses repeatedly. That's a very bad strategy. The goal should be, we'll talk about this badly, foolishly, but as the best we can until we've sorted out.
Oh, the food stamps one, yeah.
So this wasn't my idea, but I fuck with it.
But see, that's the thing. What the fuck? Rich Lux is a mess of a human. What's up, Sumo? How are you? Thanks for coming here to hang. We're hog watching now. We looked at the Rich Lux video, and then it was just like, I made it through like halfway, and then he stopped talking about Hasan. It was just a very, Rich Lux is all screwed up. I once was on like good terms with Rich Lux very early on, but well before the H3 and Hasan thing, and I didn't even know Rich like that, but Rich would like once in a while like DM me about a video or some shit. But yeah, post Hasan, Ethan debate, Rich is just a mess. Rich is a fucking mess. And I talked about that when I was reacting to it. Now we're hog watching. We are straight up hog watching.
It's a long way.
On Facebook Reels.
So instead of deporting all the illegals, let's give them a chance. We'll give them some punch cards. And if they hunt down 5 child molesters, they're granted citizenship. And we can call the whole program Alien versus Predator. And we can put body cams on them and stream it live on pay-per-view. This has got potential.
Proverbs 24:16 says, "The righteous man falls 7 times."
Why can you not respect the existence of trans people?
If you mean lying.
Oh my God, we've arrived at Charlie Kirk. You know what that means. You know what that means. You know what that means. I hate to do it, chat. I hate to do it. I hate to do it, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna fucking do it. I know. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh my God, where'd it go? Is it gone? Is it gone?
A man of conviction.
Wi-Fi. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You spoke the truth.
Thank you so much.
Cost was high. He lived for Jesus, unafraid to die. We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame. We'll fight for the gospel. We'll honor his name. We are
Charlie Kirk.
His courage our own. Together
Unbroken.
heaven known. A husband, a father, his family held near.
I have to do this one now. I have to do it. Thank you for the $5 again, Wi-Fi. Appreciate you. I miss him being around only because I love hearing people try to do his voice.
Tell me, when will you be mine?
Mine. I almost forgot the lyrics to that.
Tell me quando, we can share a love divine. Please don't make me wait again. When will you say yes to me? Tell me
Quando.
happiness to me.
Oh, that song is amazing. Austin has old man, so I can't believe Austin made me look this up. It's stuck in my head. Quando. Who else is here from the stream? Selfish Top Music, Austin Show. Arrow repopularized this song. Oh my god. Austin Show, Chengdu. Oh my god. That's amazing.
I won't lie, but every human being's made.
Why can you not respect the existence of trans people?
If you mean lying, I won't lie, but every human.
If you mean lying, I won't lie. Great way to start this argument instead of saying I'm in the wrong.
Beings made in the image of God, and so they deserve human rights.
It's lying to... I'm confused. What?
It is a lie to call somebody
By
a
a
sex,
pronoun that they prefer.
to call them a pronoun that is not rooted in reality. Let me ask.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do we need this? I think we need this. I think we need this now. Where'd it go? Oh my god. I can't find it now. Oh my god, it better be here. I know it's here because I just fucking played it. Oh my god. No. Is it on Twitter? Is that where it's at? I think it's here. Oh yeah, here it is. Wait for it. Wait. Fuck. Silent. Oh my god. I'm looking for this. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the feckin' pronouns guy. Silent Hill. Silent Hill feckin' pronouns. Is the video gone off YouTube? Did they here it is. It's just the breaths. Did they take the video down off YouTube? Oh god, the video's gone, I think. I think the video's gone. Fuck. Oh, it was such a good video. All right, back to this.
Can anyone become a woman?
It doesn't have anything to do with me, so yes.
Okay, look, if a biological man came next to you in your dormitory or locker room, would you be okay with that?
If they came next to me.
And started changing next to you?
Sure. What does that...
I'm like, oh, Charlie's offended.
have to do with me?
A naked man comes next to you in the locker room and just starts saying, hey, how you doing? You have no issue with that.
If it was someone that identified as a woman and they weren't hostile towards me, no, I wouldn't.
His mind is bricked. His mind is completely bricked.
Mine.
Okay, so there is a mental delusion out there where people think that they are 12 years old. Should we affirm that?
No.
Okay, so then if we don't affirm that mental delusion, why should we affirm the mental delusion where men who think they are...
What? That is not the same argument. What? This is not a mental delusion. One of them is... What? One of them might be a mental delusion. The other one of the debate on their gender is not a mental delusion. That's how somebody identifies. That's how somebody feels. Jesus Christ.
They are women or women who think they are men.
Because there's a power like problem with age.
And there's no power problem between men becoming women or going into locker rooms or winning female trophies or winning female sports?
There can be, but it's all about people being comfortable and being respectful.
You see, this is where we have a difference. So you look at the world through trying to
Empathy.
accommodate the comfort of...
You look at the world through empathy, and I don't. I have no empathy for people. I just want people to be the way I want them to be. Even if they feel like a woman on the inside, they're not allowed to be. Oh my God. When he debates the other teenager, he gets so cooked. Yeah, someone also, I think it was Sean DeBlack, made this point where it's like Charlie Kirk would debate people. It would be like, was it Sean DeBlack? I think it was Sean, or we were watching a podcast on his Twitch. It was on Sean's Twitch. We're watching a podcast that was talking about this. There it is. Where the podcast was saying, like, Charlie Kirk would basically debate people where it'd be like a first-year soccer player versus debating a 12-year experienced soccer player, and then being like, well, I have 12 goals. Or the first-year player being like, I have 12 goals. Another person being like, I have 300 goals. But the person with 12 goals was not better than the 300-goal person. It's like, no shit. You get me? Where it's like, I guess the analogy there was just like, he's a vet in the marketplace of, but even then, like, he's someone who does debates, but he's still losing debates. So I forget how they position that one, but he's like basically still losing debates, but also putting himself in front of others that don't debate to make himself look smarter, if that makes sense.
Of the oppressed. We look at the world through right and wrong, moral and immoral, and just and unjust. We don't care about making people comfortable. We care about what is right. We care about the protection of women.
So what did you do?
I tried to walk.
We care about the protection of women. Sure. Sure. Do you, Mr. Charlie Kirk? Sure.
Thank God for godly friends. Who's around you?
Thank God for godly friends.
Lord, today is Monday, the first day of December. Thank you for your guidance, protection.
Okay, I'm gonna say something here. Look, believe what you want to believe as long as it's not hurting other people. For starters. Number two, I am someone who is agnostic / I don't really identify with anything with church or anything like that. I'm just like, whatever, man, you know, as long as you're not hurting other people, then do your fucking thing, you know? But this is the whole thing. Like, I don't make content like that because I'm agnostic. I'm not like, you, like me, should not think that this exists or that, you know, I'm not putting my firm beliefs out there and telling other people that they must believe what I believe, right? Like, I'm not like, oh, I don't, you know, there's something out there, but whatever. Like, I don't force my religious viewpoints on other people, but for some reason, people that do have a firmly convicted religious viewpoint feel it's their mission to then project it onto other people and tell other people what they believe in, and then act like they're insane when someone's like, no, that's crazy for putting that out there. It's like, yeah, that is fucking crazy, because the people that are agnostic, people that are what's the other word I'm looking for, that believe in nothing at all, or people that have their own other beliefs, that subscribe to other beliefs, aren't putting their thoughts out there like that, you know? Or like telling people they must believe them. So why do these people feel comfortable doing it? I don't fucking get it.
I know this fixing to offend a few of y'all, but I'm sorry. I work in the construction business, so I'm around Hispanics, Mexicans all day long. It ain't nothing racist, but I'm gonna say it.
Oh my God! I'm around Hispanics all day long. It ain't nothing racist, but I'm saying it. But I'm saying it. It ain't racist, but I'm saying it. Says the person. Oh, God, I love people so much, dude. Oh, my God. I love, God, these fucking hogs. Oh, my God. Hold on. I need to check something with my stream real quick, because I lost the screen that tells you about your stream's health or whatever, and I usually check that at about this point in the stream. And I lost that screen entirely. Look at this Hasan thumbnail that Asmongold has made. 931,000 eyeballs. How does he make this thumbnail? What does he search? Like, make an image of Hasan Piker crying? I know I'm keeping you guys on hold here. I have to go back see what that hog is about to say. Hold on, I have to check my stream's health here. Hold on. How do I check the health of the stream? Okay. Here it is. Okay, there's 4 of you guys in here. I don't know how to see the fucking thing. Analytics. Oh, I'm so mad I lost the little thing here. Hold on. It's only telling me how many of you guys are here. It's not what I came here for. Okay. I don't know why I can't see the stream health. Whatever. Fuck it. All right. Let's go back. Let's see what he said. It's not racist, but.
Before you become a U.S. citizen, before you're allowed into this country, I think it's mandatory that you know English, that you learn some English.
What? I think it's mandatory. If I were to go to another country, I'd expect to learn at least their language, be able to drive, save, and communicate. When we came to this country, we were asked if we could read, write, and understand English. We were not eligible to receive any help from the government. I agree. When I was in law enforcement, I had a translator set my phone. They talked, and I could read what they said. They always made me laugh, figured it out. I loved taking the country and spoke English. We can't help each other if we can't communicate. Jesus Christ, man.
If God said no, I'm not.
American notorious for asking other part of the world to conform to English. I know. English, that's our language. That's the only and the best language out there. You must learn it. Or else God not gonna like you. You're gonna commit a sin to God if you don't learn English.
Popular opinion.
Wait, what was it?
If God said no, I'm not fighting it.
Popular opinion, judge me.
The Democrats are.
Popular opinion, judge me if you want to. Hell, call me a bad parent. I don't give a shit. I ain't gonna never teach my daughter that sometimes other little girls are mean to her because they're jealous of her. Hell with all that bullshit. Listen here, baby girl. Sometimes people just twat waffles, okay? They ain't got nothing.
Yo, what? Yo, what? Huh? What did he say? Huh? What waffles? Huh? What did he say?
Her because they're jealous of her. Hell with all that bullshit. Listen here, baby girl. Sometimes people just twat waffles, okay?
Huh? People think it's a reasonable explanation to be a fluency before moving. I've never learned another language. I know. It's not. It's like I'm moving. I've never learned another language. Yeah, when I moved to China, I didn't go into China with them being like, you must know Mandarin. Like, no, I went there and I had to learn it when I was there. Did I get it fluent? Never know. Can I speak Yidian Dian Zhonghua? Dui. You know? 我知道一点点中国很不好我的中国很不好 You know what I mean? It's like, I can say stuff like that, or like, 请给我一个汉堡包 A white Chinese. I'm white Chinese. 请给我一个汉堡包 Which means, please give me a hamburger. Hayo iga dongshi. I speak very minimal Mandarin. Fuck. See what I mean? I didn't even have to learn language. I made it through China.
The Democrats are, I would say, willfully blind.
Please give me a hamburger is the most classic white Chinese phrase. It is. You know why I knew that one? Because I fucking went as a picky eater, went to McDonald's as a kid. So I'd be like, I think that was like the respectful thing to do. You'd say like, please give me. But in Chinese, it's like, I would like a burger, please. Like the direct translation is, please give me, but it comes off as like, I would like a cheeseburger, please. So I'd say, 请给我一个汉堡包，没有了绿色的东西，没有了绿色的东西，没有了绿色的东西，没有了黑色的东西. Which I didn't know how to say lettuce or tomato, so I'd just say like, no more green thing, no more red thing on the burger. Which is like so fucked up. But look, I got by and I'm not a fluent Mandarin speaker, you know? It worked. So did I ask the teacher in I took a little small Mandarin class. And I know, little humble brag, but we had a maid. So she also spent time trying to teach me Mandarin on the side. It worked a little bit. She taught me some like nursery rhymes in China that I can sing and say. I can say she taught me how to sing happy birthday in Chinese. 祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐。阿马克思，祝你生日快乐。What else did she teach me? 1、2、3、4、5、6、7，我的朋友在哪里? There's another one she taught me. I never understood that one, but I just learned it. There's some stuff I know. I think I'm good to go back to China. I don't need to be fluent in their language. Fuck what these conservatives are saying.
To the pervasiveness and danger of the radicals that are within their midst. They say, for example, that when someone like Kamala Harris says equity,
someone like Kamala Harris,
that all she means is equality of opportunity, which is complete bloody rubbish.
That's a bloody rubbish, mate. That's some bloody rubbish.
This is equality of opportunity, which is complete bloody rubbish. She uses a different word. And if she's not smart enough to know the difference, then she's too stupid to be vice president.
Yes. Woman too stupid to be president. Ah, thank you, Jordan Peterson. Thank you. Oh my God. People buy this so easily.
Funny how women stress about work when they're the ones who wanted to work in the first place, and they wouldn't actually have stress about work if they would have just listened to men and stayed home in the first place.
Come on, women. You're not doing your damn fucking job. Okay. To all the ladies out there, all the girly pops, you've been fucking up your entire life, okay? I hate to break this to you. You've been fucking up. Hear me out. Hear me out. You haven't been listening to men. Let me say that one more time. You haven't been listening to men. Men have all the answers for you, women. I love this reverse misogyny. It's awesome. They don't have to stress about domestic work 24/7. Oh, I love it. God, dude, the hogs.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, yeah?
My girlfriend wants to work this out.
Oh, yeah? What'd you tell her?
Well, I told her, hey, listen.
Yo, babies. Hold on. What? Babies filming content? Huh? I'm watching this because my dad gave me permission. Babies as filmers. Are you guys enjoying Hogwatch? Can I get a 1 in chat if you guys are enjoying Hogwatch? I feel like I'm having fun, but I want to make sure everyone else is having fun. I don't know how much longer I'll scroll through Hogwatch. We can also move on to another topic if you guys want. You guys like Hogwatch? Alright, I'm having fun doing Hogwatch. I'm glad you guys are. Wait, is there, how many chatters are in here? Participants? We have 4 people in here? Alright. Hell yeah. Alright, let's keep on. Let's keep on keeping on with Hogwatch.
Like a fart. If you have to force it, it's probably just...
What's the opposite of a hog? Oh, hell yeah. The opposite of a hog is a normal person. The polar opposite of a hog is a radicalized normal person. The opposite of a hog.
It's crap anyways.
Don't tell your mom.
What?
What would you tell her?
Well, I told her, hey, listen, love is like a fart. If you have to force it, it's probably just crap anyways.
What? I feel like that laugh is fabricated, no?
Do you think that abortion is murder?
No.
So what happens in...
You know what's actually kind of the scary part? I'll be honest. The scary part about that clip being in the middle of all this is that, like, a lot, like, hogs that I know in real life see that kind of stuff, and then, like, in the middle of their hog content, they'll send me, like, a little joke like that, and then I'll watch their little stupid joke like that, and they think I'm gonna laugh at it, and then I scroll to the next reel, which would be the next reel that they scroll to, and then the next reel is like a Jordan Peterson clip. So when I see stuff like that, even off rip on my own thing from a hog sending me something like that, I always go, yeah, this stuff kind of justifies some of the hog behavior that they see, because they're like, oh, that's funny. I agree with that funny sentiment. So now I must agree with the next thing I'm going to see.
In California, if you murder a pregnant woman,
Go to jail.
you get charged with a double homicide.
That's fine.
So then wouldn't abortion be murder? Abortion is murder?
No.
So what happens in California if you murder a pregnant woman?
Go to jail.
You get charged with a double homicide.
That's fine.
So then wouldn't abortion be murder, though, at that point?
Oh my god. Hey Max, I'm on a plane living in the Philippines and leaving the Philippines in 30. I'm glad you got to go to... What's up, Chris? Happy to see you in here. Chris, I have something really important to tell you. If Wi-Fi is still here, we debunked the Wi-Fi thing. Remember we were trying to figure out... also, yeah, fuck. I hope you have a safe touchdown. I'm leaving the Philippines. I hope to catch you in stream again, dude. I'll try to stream more so that, you saw the stream early at the airport. You heard the Wi-Fi thing, right? We learned that Wi-Fi is not the same Wi-Fi, but is often confused. Maybe Wi-Fi kindly donated like $5 to the stream. It's fucking sick. Damn, I'm glad you got to go back to Philippines for, I assume, Thanksgiving or the holidays to see family. That's fucking so sick. I'm so hyped for you. We're hog watching. I haven't hog watched on my stream ever. This is the first time I've ever hog watched.
Do you think that abortion is...
Do you think that abortion is murder? Lurking earlier, waiting in TSA. Oh my god. That's amazing. I wonder if you played some shit out loud and they're like, what the fuck is going on?
Here's a little food for thought for you.
Hell yeah, I'm happy to see you here, though. I hope to, yeah, I hope you have a safe flight.
Poverty exists not because we cannot feed the poor. It exists because we cannot satisfy the rich.
Wait, what?
Here's a little food for thought for you. Poverty exists not because we cannot feed the poor. It exists because we cannot satisfy the rich.
Huh? What the fuck?
The companies do not eat taxes. We're going to raise corporate taxes. No, you're not. You raise corporate taxes are built into the price of the item you buy from Walmart. Walmart does not pay taxes. You pay taxes when you buy potato chips at Walmart. You pay all their taxes for them. It's built into the price. They don't work for nothing. You can't raise corporate.
I'm just got out of the Army. I served 11 years.
Thank you for your service.
And I just came for a little motivation. You guys wake up every day with freedom. You get to take a deep breath. You get to go get a coffee. You get to go eat breakfast. You guys don't have to worry about anything. And I want to let you guys.
I'm sorry. All my friends there are either blue collar or meth addicts. There's no in between. Yeah, that's insane.
No, freedom is not free, so enjoy what you're given, okay? Honestly. It's a privilege to be here. Enjoy it. Don't complain, guys. Don't complain, because I'm telling you right now, there's soldiers, there's Marines, there's Coast Guards, there's Guardians, Airmen. They're all waking up at the crack of dawn to provide for you guys. I lost a brother of mine in 2017, October 4th. Sergeant LaDavid T. Johnson, killed in Niger, Africa. People are giving their lives on the line for all of you, okay? Be appreciative, okay? That's all I got to say.
God bless you.
Oh, my God.
She said, the saddest part is we...
Hey, Trail's been Stockton for almost 10 years. Oh, my God. I didn't even realize that. I'm glad everyone's enjoying Hog Watch. This is, everyone's still here. I was, like, worried that people would, like, leave or people wouldn't be interested in hog watching. Wait, why was he in Niger, Africa? I wondered that, and then I just moved on. I was like, what the fuck was he doing there?
We could have made it work. If you were truly in love with me, you would have fought for me. But you didn't. So that just means...
But these videos are getting
Life
weird
is so
now.
beautiful.
So a mother can abort.
I mean, they're all weird, but you know what I'm saying.
Hey, bud, how's it going?
Good. I think I'm gonna start a business.
Damn, baby's filming
Teaching
again.
math to short
Or just the
people.
same kid.
Okay, what are you gonna call
It's the same kid.
You want everybody in the restaurant to hate
Yeah,
you.
this is a fake laugh.
You want everybody in the restaurant to hate your kid because you're too damn stupid to impose a minimal set of
All right.
I got these pants. at
Larry the Cable
Goodwill.
Guy.
You ever shopped at Goodwill?
What's an ad?
Unpopular opinion. Judge me if you want to.
Everybody has a turn back moment. You have a...
Were you rolling your eyes because they were...
Service fees to pay bills should be illegal. Like, why do I have to pay you to pay you? Well, that's just our processing fee. It's the cost of doing business with us. No, the bill. The bill is the cost of doing business with you. Service fees to...
You would think with a little bit of common sense that the Democrats would say, hey, Trump's doing a good job cleaning up these cities and people are feeling safe for the first time in a long...
Oh, yeah. With just a little bit of common sense. They're so close to class consciousness. With just a little bit of common sense. You know, Trump's really cleaning them illegals out of there. I'm the smart one, and you're the dumb one.
long time. Like a guy in Memphis, I saw a video a while ago, he's saying that he ain't walked to the store in 20 years. In 20 years feeling safe. Without hearing pop pop in Memphis. It said now his kids out here riding bicycles in the street.
Hog accent. I've been around enough fucking hogs.
I'm from Kentucky.
Chris, you know the Filipino restaurant Hammer Lane in Stockton?
And I grew up amongst coal miners, farmers, athletes, hard workers. So for me, conservative ain't got nothing to do with no party or no color.
I wonder the pros and cons are of uncommon sense. Oh, I'm so fucking happy to have you guys. You guys fucking crack me up. That's awesome. Yeah, I wonder that too.
It's literally just the way we was raised. Grandma in the front row of the church with the big hats on, you know what I mean? Conservative values.
What? Someone said conservative people of color are just desperate for white approval. Oh my god.
I wish my family knew I was fighting for them. See, I'm the conservative, the only one in the family, so I'm the crazy one. But the truth of the fact is, I wish my family knew I was fighting for them. See, I'm the conservative, the only one...
Why is he wearing his hat like that?
One in the family, so I'm the crazy one. Knew I was fighting for them. See, I'm the conservative. The only one in the family, so I'm the crazy one. But the truth of the fact...
I wear my cross around my neck every day.
This...
God tells me I'm not the crazy one, but my family, they tell me I'm the crazy one.
I'm the only one that can see the fucking evil.
I'm the only one that sees the evil.
What do you think about gay marriage? I think it's not marriage.
Soon enough, we're gonna fall down. I thought this was Alex Jones at first. We're gonna fall down the Alex Jones pipeline next. I disagree with you 100%. Living together and telling people you're married is not biblical and is in direct rebellion against God's word. There were written decrees, divorce about. Therefore, there were written decrees of marriage. That records on people have no problem entering legal covenant when it comes to driver's licenses. Blah 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 blah. So,
marriage is for one man, one woman. That's it.
It's for one man and one woman only. Men aren't allowed to be married to one another. If you know how common sense works, it's just common sense. If only people use them brains, they might realize men aren't married to other men.
Yeah, they're not two men, not two women.
Mac Thriller. I'm in San Jose right now. Do you know the Filipino restaurant called Milpitas? There's quite a few in the Bay Area, by the way.
No, marriage is in the eyes of God. I am not really impressed with government paperwork.
Ah, got it. God doesn't accept of it. Noted. Ah, okay. Okay. You know, that's what God told me. He told me it's only for a man and a woman.
Work as a general rule. In the eyes of God, that's what matters to me.
How many genders are there?
2.
Help! Help!
What
are
they? Male and female. I don't care about them, they, or us.
I need to find this. For the sake of, oh my god, I have to fucking find this, okay? I'm gonna lose my mind if I don't find this. I have to do this. Meme. Alright, here we go.
Love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself. It's all the people I meet in front of me. I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking
pronouns! Oh, I have to pull that up. Anytime I see these people make this argument. Oh, oh god, this type of hog is hilarious.
Genders are there?
2.
Bring back some authentic chicken adobo. Damn, chicken adobo is so fucking good. I have not had the authentic chicken adobo, but I've had it in restaurants before. It's so good. I love chicken. The survival stew.
What are they?
Male and female. I don't care about them, they, or us.
I don't care about them, they, or us. Can you imagine spending any waking moment of your life getting upset over how someone wants to identify? I think I talked about this earlier in stream. I talk about it all the fucking time. Like 2019 me even went on like a Twitter tirade. Not so much a tirade, but like commented like twice. And one of the comments I wrote was like, what is this new pronouns thing? This is like, I literally didn't even go on the internet. I only went on youtube.com on a signed out account. And then I had my skate account that I would barely know how to post on. I would like make a video and hit upload, and like it would be like, you still need to do a title, and I'd be like, oh, okay, and I do a title and hit upload. That was like the most I knew on the internet. And then I didn't really talk about anything else with people other than like skateboarding or photography or video stuff. That was it. Those were the crux of my conversations. And I knew nothing. And I was like, what is this new pronoun thing? This was like 2019 me, and I was like, I remember some people like that were close to me were like saw me write it on Twitter, and they came up to me and they're like, dude, what are you saying on Twitter? And I was like, what? I was like, I just don't get it. Like, I see people writing about pronouns, and it's like, I never saw this before. This is like literally like day one of me on Twitter. This is what I wrote. These are like the things I wrote. And then I had a moment where I took that to heart, and I was like, I think I'm in the wrong. My friends that are close to me are telling me this is like fucked up that I'm saying this. And then I realized once I like went out and talked to more people in public that people around me identified as they or them, and that this wasn't a new thing like I once thought it was, and that this is just how humans identify as, or would prefer to be identified as. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I became respectful, and I was like, oh, okay, now I get it. But it took me a little bit, you know? So it's funny that like people don't have, I don't know. It's funny that people don't have it in them to, others don't have that in them to realize you can always fix yourself, you know? Empathy arc. I've been plenty of asking it with straight white male action badass protagonists every month. You guys need to pay attention to the indie game market. That's another thing too. Yeah, that's another thing. Like the indie game market is like that. Babyface hasn't since that rant. I wonder how he feels about it.
Are there?
2.
What are they?
Male and female. I don't care about them, they, or us, or we, or it. LBGQ.
I think it's kind of a selfish way to think. He's like struggling. LGBTQT.
BGQT plus.
I think it's just funny because like some of these people are like real selfish. Like they say they don't care about it because that's not how they identify. So it's easy to use the argument that you don't care about, because sure, you don't care about it. Max empathy too. The rise of Max. Max empathy. It's like, I wonder if I have that tweet. I genuinely, like, I remember the exact 2 people that responded. I wonder if I like search my Twitter right now and write like pronouns. I wonder if that tweet is still there. Oh no, it was on the other account because I made this account during the pandemic, so it's on this account. Let's see. If it's still there, I'm 100% showing it to you guys. Let's see. Maybe I like got embarrassed once I realized and deleted it. But hey, at least I'm honest about it, you know? Let's see. Pronouns. If I search pronouns, it'll come up. No, I deleted it. I got embarrassed and deleted it once I realized, fuck. I was gonna be so excited to show it to you guys and be like, look, I was a fucking dumbass.
T plus 1, 2, 3, 4 people. I don't give a fuck about them.
How many genders are
your intention to run trans people out of the state of Texas? No? Just out of the bathroom.
Huh?
No? Just out of the bathroom.
I can't tell if it's AI or is that actually a fucking...
People out of the state of Texas.
I believe that's real, but... Because people do think like that. What the fuck?
Can someone please explain to me how someone leaves their homeland, walks hundreds of miles in crazy terrain, comes to this country with $15 in their pocket, doesn't even speak the language, and somehow builds an empire?
Oh my god, these racist Oh my God. There's like these racist AGR Concrete Co. is like, they know that this video is boring, so they make the video go entertaining by throwing conservative commentary talking points behind it. The craziest thing about transphobic bathroom bills is they'll just normalize people who look like men going into the women's room. Yeah. Yeah.
Sit with people who've failed more times than
Yeah, that's the scary part of it.
they've won. Because they don't have ego.
Just think, Trump hadn't sent the National Guard into Memphis, they'd have never found 44 or 45 missing children and got 850 criminals off the street and also 175 illegal firearms. Just think what he's going to find in these other cities if he keep doing.
Just think what they gonna keep finding. I love ICE. This story is signed by ICE. Immigrations and Customs Border Patrol.
I am 19 years old and I'm engaged to the love of my life and my best
Amazing.
friend.
Give it up for you. That's incredible.
I wanted to know what your advice is for criticism from others outside of the church, even criticism in the church for being engaged and getting married so young.
The criticism, tune it out. You serve one entity, and that is God and God Almighty. You don't serve man. You don't serve their approval. Now, let me give you some pieces of advice. You need to do premarital counseling. I hope you are. You need to know.
I never understood. Do I have like sometimes I feel like when I see stuff like this, I feel like I have a deep misunderstanding, but I also feel like I don't at the same time. Like, is there anybody in this chat that grew up religious and their church told them and like broke away from it, but maybe their church told them at an early age, like, it's your duty to go out and spread God's word? Because as someone that grew up in a town, not necessarily grew up, but I mean, I spent a good chunk of my life in a town that famously has like the third or fourth to most churches per square capita. So throughout the course of my life, throughout the chunk of my life, I was able to see like different religious groups and how they approach things. And I have stories on end that I could sit here and talk about that I'm not going to talk about. But I never, like, some of them just go on their own 2 feet, walking around. Thankfully, your dad didn't want you in churches. Oh, saved. You are saved. But some of these people believe that it's their duty to go out and spread God's word, and that they will be sinned if they don't do this. And it's just like, I feel like my brain breaks there, because I'm like, why? But why is that your duty? Every denomination is different. You should be asking about specific denominations instead. That's kind of what I was trying to say. Yeah, like, I think that's what I was trying to ask at the beginning. Like, is it specific it's like specific denominations that it's their duty to go out and spread God's word? Like, I don't really know what denomination that is, but I would encounter this kind of person every now and then. And I just don't think it's fair to, like, a crowd to spread that in the same respect, again, that I don't go out and I'm not like, you should be agnostic, just like me. You know? Like, sure, I'll state my disagreements with this stuff, but I'm not telling people that they should go be agnostic, too. Like, I always hold the position, like, believe what you want to believe as long as it's not hurting other people. And if one of these people that was spreading God's word said that same thing to me, I'd be like, okay, you're fine. Keep going. Right? If they're like, oh, you don't have to believe what I believe, but, you know, this is what I think. I'd be like, okay, cool, and then let them move on. But they're so firmly held in their conviction that it's like, you must believe what I believe, and that's where it feels dangerous. Baptists believe that, I think, and evangelists. Yeah, I think I think that was what was in Wheaton a lot of them.
First, your
yeah.
own nature. Are you introverted or extroverted? And then you need to know your spouse's nature. Are they introverted or extroverted? Were they raised in a home that was open or closed? Who's going to control the money? Do a sample budget for 3 years. What's an acceptable?
Crazy.
Why would an environment perfectly crafted for its hosts result in all of them dying? In 1968, Dr. John Calhoun conducted an experiment.
If God is convicting you right now of a sin in your life, I want you to...
Yo! We straight up ran out of reels. We hit the end of the hog. This is the end of, like, we went through every hog. So there's like a threshold to hogs. They like stop you at a certain point of watching hogs. This is the last hog. No way. Hogception. They're like, we only have certain amount of talking points as hogs. I cannot believe that. The fucking down arrow grayed out. There's only so many hog talking points you can have in one day. At least there's a limit. Oh, that's awesome. That's incredible stuff right there. We need to do Hog Watch more often. We have to do more Hog Watch. We gotta go back to Quando. Quando. Let's see. Should we see what? Let's. I cannot believe we made it through Hog Watch. That was a hell of a Hog Watch segment. I need to add that into my streams more often. Aiden Ross sends in a ban appeal.
Should we collab with Hasan?
What's this?
Say yes to me. Tell me quando. You mean happiness to me.
Good stream today, Max. Thank you for entertaining me. Hell yeah. Thank you for your donation. I'm having fucking fun. I feel like I got like a small burnout from streams for a little bit. And just from like all the work I've been doing and stuff. And then I had a lot of work off this last month, but I've been touching grass a lot. That's what I've been doing. I've literally just been like hanging out with people like relentlessly, just like people I haven't seen because I haven't had the time to. And fuck, I just been like catching up with like family and stuff like that too, and it's been nice. And I just like forgot to stream in the process of touching grass. So I'm feeling really good about streaming right now. Feels good to be back.
Oh my love, please tell me when. Every moment's a day. Every day seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way to a joy beyond compare. I can wait a moment more. Tell me quando.
Oh yeah, baby. Where did that clip go? What is this? Let's see. Aiden Ross sends his ban appeal. Streamer can abuse his animal. What bad has Aiden Ross done compared to that? What?
Oh, nice.
Pretty severe, and they're very acceptable.
If streamer can abuse an animal, what bad has Aiden Ross done compared to that?
She's doing okay.
Am I right?
Oh my god. What is this? Someone shooting their shot at Valkyrie? What's this? Hi, Valkyrie. Shoot my shot on variety stream. Those talking people on stream video games. I play Repo, Among Us, Lethal Company, and a lot more. Be hit with a fall. If you ever want to play, I'm down. Yo! Yo! Look at this! What the fuck? No way! Ray responded. Oh, this girl has a lot of followers. But still, holy shit. That's crazy. Asthma Gold speaks on the frat boy.
For me to go and like all right, real quick. So I did see that with Hasan and like that person that was saying it, but I just feel like it's weird for me to go and like
Why is his mic peaking?
boost a rumor, right? I just think it's weird.
Pentecostals are interesting. A lot of Seventh-day Adventists in my community, though. What is Seventh-day Adventists? What is that?
And so I'm not gonna get into that. I know some people will want me to, but like I feel.
I had a thought go through my mind, but don't know if I'm ready to share it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking. Parents. Somebody claiming to be a former college classmate. Hasan's ready for my parents on December 12th.
Yes, oh, he's so charming. Oh,
See you on December 12th,
there was more of Andrew
big
Schultz
bro?
saying,
What does
really
that mean?
massaging Mom Donnie.
What does that mean?
Going on a date.
What is this whole thing with Mizkif and this new girl that he's with after these Emru allegations? This whole story she told. It's fucking insane. All right, this is the thought that went through my mind. Chat. Quando. All right. This is the thought that went through my mind. I'm ready to share. Hold on. All right, are you guys ready? What do we think? Do we have gaming frogs? Anyone like to game? I thought about playing a game potentially. Quando.
And then, darling, tell me when.
Don't game? No game? Why? No gaming? Alright. I won't game. Not this stream then. Another stream. I thought about it only because earlier today, I was in this drawer. Or is it Quando when? And I saw this. And it reminded me that I have an N64 emulator. I have an N64 emulator on my computer, so I thought about gaming, but I also have energy still, so I was like, maybe I'll entertain that. Or is it Quando when? Quando's when?
Every moment's a day. Every day seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way to a joy beyond compare. I can't wait a moment more. Tell me quando.
N64 controller is the worst controller ever made. Or do we play Among Us if I game? Or do we play a game with chatters? That's another gaming thing we could do. We all play the NY, what was that we played before? We all played that fucking, what was it?
Tell me when. Oh, my
Didn't we do that before? We did the what was that? It wasn't NYT, was it? It was oh my god, it was something that Blender sent. It was like a game that we all guess. It was like a guessing game that we all played. What was it? It was like Jackbox games or something like that, wasn't it? Was it a Jackbox game? Was that what it was? It was a guessing game online. The N64 controller is not ergonomic for first-person or third-person games, but it does feel right for Super Smash Bros. Yeah, that's the game that I do like it for. That is the game. God, what game were we all playing together? It's gonna drive me fucking insane. It's gonna drive me so fucking insane. Let's see. Was it NYT? NYT games? And someone knew all the answers. Yeah, there was a chatter in here that had like all the fucking answers. Anyone remember what game that was? I think Blender sent it originally. Oh, wait. Maybe it was an NYT game. Wasn't it one of these? Was this it? Tiles, Sudoku, Wordle. No, it wasn't one of these, was it? Wordle? No. Spelling Bee? No, that wasn't it. It was like a guess what food game. With others. Oh, fuck. I wish I remembered what game it was. Next time Blender's in the chat, Blender can remind us all. Like GoldenEye. Here, I'm going to put the chat on the screen for a sec. Like GoldenEye #1 FPS and Doom 64, Bad Hair Day all have very weird control schemes. Like I used to get a ton of plans. I used to get playing N64 controller because you're forced to play pick from using half the controller. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I did forget about that. Do you guys like Among Us? Food guesser? What? Ain't no way am I guessing this. Should I know what this is? Is that like an egg roll of sorts? Oh, I see the ingredients are over here. I'm gonna fail this fucking game. I'm gonna fail the game. Why aren't you eating with your hands, Zora Mamdani? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Fell asleep for most of Chavai's not gaming. Hold on. We are Charlie Kirk. We are Charlie Kirk.
He spoke the truth when the cost was high. He lived for Jesus, unafraid to die. We are Charlie Kirk.
Oh!
We carry the flame.
Who's still here? Who's still here? Who is still here? All right. Should we do this? Should we do this? Should we do this? Should we do this? I was going to do this earlier, but there was people just listening. Do we have... Okay. Can I get a 1 if... Let's see. Driver bails on foot after a dangerous... All right. I think we might still have just listener chatters, though. Fuck. I was going to say I could do this right here that I stowed away for later. The... Where did it go? Oh, high-speed pursuit. There was the high-speed pursuit from earlier that I was going to play.
I believe this is where this pursuit first started about 25 minutes ago.
Right, it started just after 6 o'clock. CHP, the California Highway Patrol, started pursuing this vehicle for not stopping at red and yellow lights and going excessive speeds. And as you can see, that car is still doing that. It's been doing it for the last 25 minutes or so, going on several different interstates and surface streets, evading police. And just a minute ago, we saw that car speed past other cars on the shoulder of the road as that one CHP pursued it.
Spent a lot of time on the shoulder there, now cutting across all lanes of traffic. This car has been zigzagging through traffic on the 10. It looks pretty good. We've been doing a lot of stories about the busy holiday rush, people coming back from their Thanksgiving holiday. At least on the 10 right now, both directions look there is some volume here, but we don't
There's
see
been a couple of
of
these tonight. Holy shit.
Whoa, some close calls there. Another one as it passed a car on the right. We don't see large
It appears to be getting off at Garvey Avenue, which is right around the area where this pursuit began. It began southbound on Garvey from Holt just after 6 o'clock this evening. Police tried to stop that car for going excessive speeds, which it is still doing. We were told during the pursuit, this entire pursuit, they've been blowing through red and yellow lights, not stopping.
Surfing the internet is better than surfing by yourself.
Vehicle following closely right now.
Yeah, now at Mountain View on the 10, we've seen this car ranging anywhere from the HOV lane
way
all
better.
the way
Fucking love that you guys are still hanging.
over to the shoulder, and again, some really close calls.
Did you guys see this earlier?
By a car there on the right, and there was another pursuing vehicle waiting to take part in this.
Everyone's
believe
going
this is
GTA
CHP
mode.
still in the lead, but we're told that Baldwin Park Police were prepared to take this over.
We haven't seen
it just
this.
has
This
not
is
happened
fucked.
as of yet. Let's get passed by this driver and other officers, and he is moving right now. This driver is going exceedingly fast in the express lanes. And I believe the original want,
140.
143 miles per hour they just clocked there. So even if that's in the ballpark of what that driver is going, that is extremely fast speed.
Right, officers witnessed this.
What kind of car? Is this like a Mustang or something?
The beginning, the reason when they tried to pull this car over, and now you can add several charges on top of this dangerous driving, these dangerous speeds. As we approach the bottom of the hour,
out there,
I see some movement up by the house. If we
neighborhood,
it looked like it done from the overhead.
Wait, I skipped ahead too far.
So now
Hold
we
on.
have another crime here, trying to evade, trying to hide yourself and turn the lights off and get off at Garfield. This looks like
Wait, what?
As we approach the bottom of the hour, we do want to reset real quick and let you know you are watching Eyewitness News at 6 here on ABC 7, and the lights just got turned off. So now we have another crime here, trying to evade, trying to hide yourself and turn the lights off and get off at Garfield. This looks like
nicked the car.
Collision with that driver, and they're able to get off and lose the
they lost the
lead
police
officer in this pursuit with one headlight on. Might have knocked out one of the headlights. We'll see if one of the secondary officers was able to continue on. They have ditched the vehicle. It looks like it is rolling onto the shoulder now, looking for someone on foot.
has bailed out of the vehicle, dodging in between those trees. It's difficult to see because it's so dark out there right now, but it looked as though somebody dove out of that car and tried to duck into those trees in this neighborhood.
Yeah, as we gain up on the camera here, we have the night sun from the overhead view, but right in this area here, there were some trees. You could see a shadow moving around the lighted areas, but it is very dark in this area. We did not see where this person went. The driver ditched the vehicle. It rolled into that fence there on the left of your screen. You can see it on the sidewalk right now, and it looked like it ran into that fence.
Up an embankment almost.
Yeah, and is this an officer who's pulled up, or is this just a vehicle?
Well, and there were at least 2 vehicles in close pursuit of this car. As soon as it exited, though, it didn't appear as though those cruisers followed it. Okay, we've got a police chopper overhead now. This all began about a half hour ago in the Baldwin Park neighborhood when police say this car was going excessive speeds as soon as they began
movement up on the far porch. On this porch, likely just coming outside to see what's happening in your neighborhood. When you hear this commotion, we have the first responding vehicle right here. 2 officers now pulling up. We don't know what jurisdiction they are from, but finally getting here on the ground. It's a little difficult when resources are thin like this to try and lock down a perimeter to make sure this person can't escape. And you have all that time that has now lapsed after this came to an end, where this person could be blocks away by now.
Yeah, we did see a law enforcement
This is
helicopter
crazy.
overhead.
This is fucking nuts. This is like one of the first times I've seen someone get away when they get out of the car pretty quickly. Usually the person gets out of the fucking car and it's like within like 4 or 5 minutes they're caught. Or sometimes they're in a forest and they get caught.
But if we can
I
talk
wonder
about
what happens here.
Bail and run. And in this instance, pursuing officers were nowhere to be found for several minutes, so it gives them a head start, and they could be hiding anywhere in this area. Hiding in an alleyway. This sensor of a body that is outside of a home and hiding somewhere, and that will make quick work of this. It's just a matter of whether they have that system in use.
And it appeared as though there was only 1 person that bailed out of that vehicle. We still don't know, though, if there were more people perhaps that stayed in the vehicle at the time.
They don't know whether that is still the case, but you can see them walking down
the vehicle and hopped over a fence.
Appear to be, but you just never know whether someone saw the police
Dude, they're
response.
cooked. I don't know if they'll find this person. Does this person get away?
They will, are just looking as best they can, hoping that they find something here. But again, yeah, we will keep an eye on this and bring you any developments.
Oh my God. Holy shit. It's like a million cop raid looking for this person. Holy. It was like almost, it was going 140 miles an hour, and now he's brought 140 cops to the situation. Look at this. Like 25 police stations where the cops are there. The person, holy.
Hit. Give me a 30-second heads up if you don't mind.
Did they find him? I think they found him. No?
In this neighborhood in San Gabriel.
And this driver pulling a dangerous pursuit to get away from pursuing officers, turning off his headlights in the left-hand lane, veering across all lanes of traffic, and they
found him? What the fuck?
And this driver pulling a dangerous...
In this neighborhood in San Gabriel.
No way. No way they found him.
In this neighborhood in...
Man in a tank top being checked come to an end. A man in a traffic, and they have some of his headlights in the left-hand lane, veering across all lanes of traffic, and they have someone in custody on the ground right now. So they do have someone in custody. It looks like this is about to come to an end. A man in a tank top being checked for weapons on his person, and CHP officers, their work pays off. They've been combing this area for the better part of 10-15 minutes on foot. This driver was able to get off the freeway without a tail, turning off those headlights, driving across all lanes of traffic. It was too dangerous
Holy
of a maneuver
fuck,
for
they
CHP
found him in the
officers
middle
to
of
pull off.
bushes
So he got
in
off
San Gabriel Valley in someone's backyard.
Code 4, no.
Holy fuck, that's insane. Ooh, man. There's even more pursuits that happen? Jesus Christ. All right, I think I'm going to end it there. Whoa, that was trippy. I think I'm going to end it there. Yep, I'm going to end it there. I am tired. No, I should go to bed because I got stuff to do tomorrow. I got work tomorrow. So, all right. Anyone who hung around till the end, anyone that hung out during stream, love you all. Thank you for hanging. Appreciate everybody. And I will talk to you all later. Thank you, everybody. If you made it to the end, if you're a random viewer that popped in, you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you later. All right? Peace.